Come on with the jazz hands. Let's go. Let's go, Babyface. Oh, okay. That's Walter doing the jazz. What? Some kind of weird dance. I don't know. That's a rain dance Walter's doing. Babyface P, come on with the jazz hands. There you go. There. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on because we are live. We are live. Welcome back to the Who Move My Freedom podcast. It's Free for All Monday. Hashtag Free for All Monday. This is episode 328. And we're titling this one, Why Come No MAGA Hats in Chicago for Jussie Smollett?
He is such a fucking scumbag. Sorry. I mean,
right on from the beginning, Walter.
And all those damn politicians that all glommed onto his ass, all scumbags too. Every single one.
All the Twitter reporters that decided
he's being bruised. It's like, yeah, right. Give me a break.
Yeah. This story has legs, and it's going to keep on
I guarantee you when the Popo showed up, they went, and they said, what the fuck are we doing here? Come on. It's like magma hats and 30 below zero and nooses, and it's like, come on, man. You got to be kidding me, man.
So we're gonna talk about that. We're going to talk about that and like what we all did over the weekend, probably see what was going on there. We're going to talk to you guys. If you guys have some things you want to talk about, lots of gun control issues and things like that out there on the table, as well as other interesting things. So let us know, people. Please do let us know. And before I forget, this show is brought to you by Harry's Holsters. There he goes right there. And you can use, yes, absolutely. And the code is Hank Strange for 10% off at Harry's Holsters, except for what's in the clearance.
I don't usually carry that weight, but I'm giving it some thought.
Oh, cool. All right.
Well, I have to be convinced. I gotta try it out.
We gotta convince you. We gotta convince you. And then Walter's got guns right there. This is what is that you got, Walter?
I just threw this AR together this afternoon, actually.
And that's a pretty good looking handguard. Is that an ATI?
Yeah, that's the ATI handguard. This is one of the ones that came with the other one that we gave away.
Is that a 15?
This is AR-15.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, 50. This is a short one. Yeah, this is a short one.
No, that's a short one. Sorry, short. Is that the 11? Maybe 11.
Whatever it is, it's not as long as the other one we gave away because the other one came all the way out to here. So
right. Okay, that was the 15.
I kind of like this style better because I like to see a little bit of the burl.
Oh, okay. You like to have your burl exposed?
I have to have my burl out, but this is a Gemtech brake, so we can put that Gemtech can on the end of it that I have, the 223 one.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
A lightweight, pencil thin barrel, mid-length gas system.
Yeah, I was going to say your barrels kind of thing.
Picker is Expo, yes sir. Got a Safety Harbor Firearms compact entry stock on the back.
Nice.
A used one I had laying around the shop, by the way.
What's that optic?
This is the Vortex. The Vortex. Oh dear. Vortex Strike Force.
Fire. Oh, Strike Force.
Strike Fire.
Okay, very cool.
That's part of that deal we did with that knife and all that. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. We'll when we get together, we'll be shooting some caps. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, looking forward to that. So we got that. Bunch of stuff going on here. This guy, Babyface P, it was his birthday Friday.
Yeah, I turned old.
Yeah, happy birthday to you. How old are you now, Babyface?
30, the big 30.
Oh man, that ain't that. Shit, that motherfucker ain't got nothing. No way.
I got underwears that's 30 years old.
I've been married that long.
Damn.
Almost.
Yeah,
Close.
congratulations.
Close.
Yeah, very cool. Yes, 30 years old. Wow, I graduated high school 30. What are we in 2019?
2019.
Yeah, 31 years ago.
So
you could be my kid, Babyface P.
I don't know about that.
You can definitely be mine.
Oh, you don't like that, huh? Like, no, thank you. No,
Something
thank you.
happened there.
Yeah. By the way, you have the same birthday as my dad. My dad was born on that day.
Really? I had no idea.
Mine's coming up this Wednesday.
Yeah, yours is coming up. Okay.
I'm adding it to the calendar.
Yeah, Ronald.
These things I add to the calendar.
Yeah, Ronald Hotboy gave us some money, and he says, "Happy birthday!
Oh,
Happy birthday!"
Thank you.
Yes, my brother was a couple of days before that. I think my younger brother was on the 8th or something.
Walter, you said Wednesday?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah. Babyface, you were, what day was yours? Yours was the
15th.
Yeah, the 15th. Yeah, that's my dad's, I think. And yeah, so let's see, what are you guys? Aquarians.
Yeah, Aquarians.
Pisces.
Yeah.
Pisces.
Oh, Walter, you're in the Pisces window. Okay. So Babyface, you're in the Aquarian window at Lola.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. That's what's wrong with them, Walter.
Dem's people. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Walter, you're a Pisces. Okay, cool. Me too.
Yep. See, that's why we're so weird.
Yeah, mine's coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna be 47.
I got 10 on you.
Yeah. So you're gonna be 57.
Yes, sir.
Like, is that really like 57 or 157?
I'm not gonna say. All I know is I got a lot less gray hair than a lot of people I know that are 50. So
Yeah, true.
I'm not going to complain.
That's from working hard. That's from working hard.
Yeah.
And refusing to wear gloves, which somebody was asking me about that in one of the videos.
Gloves when you shoot?
Yeah.
Well, let me just tell those people that question that. In Florida, most of the time we shoot, it's fucking hot.
Yeah, there's no wearing gloves. It's crazy.
And the last time yes, I know your hands are safer and all that good monkey business. I wear gloves when I test fire 50s, yes.
Yeah.
I've had shit fly back on my hands and stick in my hands, little pieces of metal and stuff.
Yeah. I like to wear gloves if we're shooting machine guns and things like that. You know.
I mean, if they're hot.
I do. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But 9 times out of 10, it's hot outside. And when you put gloves on your hands, my hands are even hotter. And
What's your glove size, Walter, in case, the people out here want to buy you gloves for
Mambo.
Your birthday?
Large
Mambo.
size.
Biggest
Large.
possible.
No, that's not. Your hands are not large. They are bigger than that. It has to be.
I got XL hands, so
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because I'm large. My hands are large.
I got thick hands.
You are Cro-Magnon. A Cro-Magnon extra large. What about you, Babyface? What do you
small, medium.
Small, medium? Okay. All right. Good.
Now,
Anyone out there wants to get us gloves?
If you got some cool, like lightweight kind of, gloves that aren't too hot, yeah, I would do that. I'll
Italian driving gloves.
Yes.
Oh, no. Yeah, right.
Fancy.
Corinthian leather.
Corinthian leather.
I would rather just burn my hands.
Fernando Lamas. I went to Corinthian leather. That's from an old Dodge commercial, Chrysler commercial.
The lovely Ashley, a gun streamer, says, "Happy late birthday, Babyface," and Walter, happy birthday.
That's right, Kathleen, music lover, dainty hands.
Hello, Ash.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. So shout out to everyone out there. How was you guys' weekends? What did you get up to? Babyface, it was your birthday, so what the hell did you do?
Had dinner with family on Saturday. So we had some family come over and we had dinner.
Yeah. And you're real tiny down there, by the way. You can angle. There you go. Yeah.
We made a trade. So we made a trade. A friend in the family is a personal chef, or I guess he's not a personal chef. He's a chef. He's a professional chef. Needed some work done on his truck, so Dad traded him work on his truck for time in the kitchen. So we bought a whole bunch of food, and he came over and cooked for us.
Oh, nice! So you had like a gourmet catered
sushi, and then he made like pork, chicken thighs, and like all Asian inspired. It was really good.
Walter, did you get your invitation? Because nobody invited me to that soiree.
Did Babyface get steak?
Yeah, there you go. No steak here. I didn't have any steak.
See, that's
see. But I'm just saying. I mean, you notice we didn't get invited to the, the face P birthday.
That's okay.
Party.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. I'm not mad. Was it so you were? We're a little mad. We're a little mad.
Okay.
So that was in Tampa, right?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So you got to hang out with the family.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it was good. And then and then Sunday, Marley and I went and looked at a wedding venue. Ugh.
Oh, are we still looking at venues?
That's so expensive.
Who's paying for that?
Oh, I am.
Oh, really? I thought the girl side paid for all that stuff.
Oh, good luck. You ever heard blood from a turnip?
Oh dear.
Wait, what is it traditionally? See, like
women's
different cultures.
Side.
Yeah. So what the hell?
Yeah, that ain't happening.
It's gonna cost me $20,000 for Alexis to get married.
And
is that really what it's costing?
Yeah, that's right. Because it's your
holy shit. I told her 10,000. If we can keep it at 10,000, I'll be happy.
Yeah,
I think that's what it's going to cost. Something like 20,000.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, you should give that to me and Patrick. We can totally make that awesome.
What happened?
Like, we'll take that 20 grand and we will do you a wedding for 2 grand.
I keep telling her, like, let's just go get eloped. Let's just go get eloped. Let's just get it done and then spend it on ourselves.
Exactly. Why do a whole big thing, you know?
She won't do it. She's not going for it.
Yeah, well, you know what? You got it. You know, she only gets married once, I guess. So,
hopefully.
Skip Tactical Solutions is out there. Shout out to Avery. She says, happy late birthday, Babyface.
Thank you.
And happy early birthday, Walter.
Oh, thank you.
And then she says hi to me, you know.
Yeah, how are you guys?
Yeah, so yeah, man. So was that all you guys did over the weekend?
Oh, well, you didn't talk to me.
Yeah, you didn't even ask Walter. You just assumed.
Okay, no. I was just curious.
He sat and stared at a wall all weekend.
It was your birthday. I just wanted to know. Was that it? Did you get was there a big cake? Did Marilyn Monroe jump out of the cake?
She did. Her ghost did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man. Speaking of that.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
What is it? There's a guy out there who's a retired Secret Service agent who started with Eisenhower and finished with Ford, and he's written a book, and he was the guy that was in the car with the Kennedys when they got shot. When he got shot, yeah,
right.
Yeah, so, but I guess my wife ran across it because she follows Mike Rowe on Facebook and stuff, and he ran into him at a place he was at, and just by chance, and can you imagine being that dude? Man,
He
started with Eisenhower and ended with Ford.
Wow.
So he was like 5 presidents.
That's Was that like 50 years or 40 years?
I don't know, but Eisenhower was late 50s, and then the late 50s, and then Ford was 75 when he started.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know what it is with you and Patrick. Can you Walter just like tilt down your camera just a little bit?
Is mine? Let me see.
You can see. No, yours is good. Yours is good.
There we go.
That's way better. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Babyface looking good.
Anyways, I thought that was interesting. Yeah. Being in with the Kennedy assassination and stuff.
Yeah. So here's my question to you. WTF does that have to do with what did you do with the weekend? Because I'm lost in your freaking Stargate right now, trying to figure out how we got to that.
I went to a car show on Saturday.
Oh.
With the military vehicle people over in Land O'Lakes.
Nice.
Lots of shiny cars, and then there was us. And we had the cool stuff,
Yeah.
And Sunday, I was kind of doing things, getting ready to go to the military vehicle rally this weekend.
Yes, so, which is in Mount Dora.
Mount Dora, yes. I'm going up on Thursday, Friday and Saturday, the 2 days. If you want to come down.
If you guys want to hang out with Walter, I'm coming Saturday. I don't know if you're going up there, Patrick.
Saturday. I don't know what we're doing Saturday. Sunday, we're looking at another wedding venue.
There'll be 10. Oh,
you poor. No, you listen. You need to tell Saul Marley that you made plans to go shooting with us. Or something. She doesn't watch this. So.
They're gonna be shooting guns on, tank guns and stuff.
Yeah.
And those guys have live guns in their tanks too.
Oh,
so ooh. Big boom. Yeah, big boom.
Is it? Are those destructive devices? How do you do that?
Yes. That's just a destructive device. $200.
That's the real deal Holyfield right there.
Yeah. I'd say so.
Yeah. Wow. Really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they want. That's those guys that all their guns are live in their tanks. So that's cool. Yeah.
Cool. Ashley, go ahead.
Is that the type of thing they use for movies? Like, do they call those guys up for like movie things or something?
These guys, I don't know. I guess they could be available for movies. I don't know. It's one person's basic collection, but he has a whole crew that works.
Oh, this is one guy's
person collection.
Wow.
But he has a whole literal crew that works every day of the week at his place.
Wow.
What a job.
Maintaining and restoring and everything else.
What a gig.
That's balling, my friend. That's
seriously.
That is balling.
When you have your own facility with your own shop and your own guys working for you. And
I did. I got something else I did this weekend. I told Hank I went to Mayor's jewelry store and put my name down on a Rolex.
Ooh.
I've decided I want to take the plunge, but I put my name down on like the hardest.
What does that mean? You put your name down?
It's a waiting list just to get it. No, they did. That's the crazy thing is they didn't want because I was like, do I need to put like $1,000 down to get on the waiting list? And she's like, no, we'll just take your name down. So I don't know if she didn't take me seriously.
they don't want your money in case you don't end up getting it, and they got to give your money back. And
yeah. But I am lusting after. I've been lusting after a Batman, one of the GMT Master 2 Batman models. The wait time is like 2 years ish.
Okay. All right. So you could save.
Forever.
You could save.
I said the thing is I can put the money together by then, be ready to go.
Yeah, get one of those big water cooler jugs and just put your change in there.
I could probably do that, and I bet you I'd have enough money by then.
Yeah. Okay, let me hit a couple of things here. By the way, I see Neckbone behind you, all curled up in a little ball.
Yeah, he's bored.
Yeah.
He's been bored all day today.
Yeah. Ashley, a gun streamer, said that Hunting Expo was there in Salt Lake this past weekend. Richard Hughes wants to know where and when. I'm assuming he's talking about the tank thing, Walt. Yeah.
Mount Dora at Renegar's Flea Market starts on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But the 2 days to show up is Friday and Saturday.
Is that big flea market that's in Mount Dora?
Yes.
Yeah, it's off the highway, right?
Yes, right on 441.
Yeah, okay. I've been there once. It's pretty neat.
They have the flea market there. Will be there this weekend too. If you into Ronda.
Cool.
Around flea market. So
yeah, I'm gonna come down and hang out.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tim Not Tim says marriage is the leading cause of divorce.
It was funny. I was gonna send Marley a picture today. I went to grab lunch at Subway, and somebody had stuck a sticker for an advertisement on one of the signs that was like "Speedy divorce. Come take a speedy divorce. We'll take your divorce real fast."
Yeah, they don't do speed. Just get a speedy marriage. Go to the justice of the peace or the courthouse or whatever. That's what Lola and I did like 20 years ago.
She won't let me.
No? Okay. Richard Rasnick says marriage is a fine institution if you believe in institutions. And then S-Man7290 says if you're buying a Rolex, you can afford it. If you can't afford it, you've got no business even looking.
Well, that's the thing that a lot of people don't realize when they go to buy one of those, that if you have to have it serviced, it's also really expensive. It's not going to last. You can't just buy it once and never look at it
When
again.
I got my band rebuilt on my Rolex.
Really pricey?
It was the place in Safety Harbor did it here, and he sent it out, and it cost $600 to get the band.
Yeah, a service on a Rolex is like
that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. It could have been even more. So
you could buy a whole watch for that.
I know. My Hamilton cost that.
But you still don't have a Rolex then.
Exactly. True. And those Batman watches. Man, I want one so bad, but I'm gonna have to wait.
I gotta look at this Batman thing.
Yeah. By the way, what watches are you guys wearing? I'm wearing
always
my
the
NFW
Tudor,
right here.
Pretty much eternally the Tudor.
Oh.
I don't have.
Yeah, you're all stuck on this Tudor. There you go. Boom. Looks good.
Yeah, it's still
good.
Still
I like the movement on it. This is quartz watch, NFW, nice freaking watches.
Oh, is that the one that does military-ish watches or something?
Yeah, they do. They do have automatic stuff, but this is like pretty tough. Quartz is pretty tough, and then some of the money from this goes to World War vets and stuff like that, like World War II vets and other branches. Depending on which watch you buy, they take money.
All right, I'm confused.
I'm gonna have them to come on sometime. What's up?
I'm looking at this Batman Rolex, and I'm seeing like retail price $89.50.
The retail's $93. The aftermarket because you can't get it. You have to get on a waiting list. 13 to 14. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'm like,
that's why I'm not buying a used one. I'd rather just wait the 2 years.
Yeah, just
no way.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Let's see. And Mr. FNH says Timex Iron Man Triathlon.
Those things are they're indestructible. Those old Timexes, you can't break one of those things.
Yeah.
Has the buttons on the sides. I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, and Freedom Gun Talk says, I've been wearing my Gear S3 Frontier, but I want the blacked out G-Shock, which is cool.
I can't do the G-Shocks.
And Denny L says Rolex Batman watch about $13K.
Used. Yeah, I'm rather just wait and try to buy one.
Yeah, don't be in any hurry.
Yeah.
You
know? Yeah. Listen, if that's something that you like and you're working on it, you're building up and saving for it and all that kind of stuff, man, do what you got to do.
It's one of those things that I feel like once I get it, I'm going to feel like I've made it in the world. I don't know if that's like weird.
Well,
but you put it on and you're like, I've earned enough money that I feel like I'm doing.
It's not weird.
So you're on the Who Moved My Freedom podcast.
You've made it.
Hanging out with Hank Strange and Walter Taylor.
You've made it.
Until I
If
buy
that
a
doesn't
Rolex,
say you've made it, I don't know what the hell.
When the Rolex that I bought, I think it's 5,000 something when I got it. But that was just walking into Jared and saying, "Okay,
I'll
take that one."
Yep.
And boom.
Is that what you did with your Obama money?
Some of it.
Yeah.
Bless his heart.
Yeah, that's what. Just in case anyone's wondering, Walter was balling in those days. He just walked in. She went to Jared. He went to Jared,
motherfucker. That's what I'm saying to you.
for himself.
Boom! I want that right there.
Jafari 8 says, "I'm so pissed I can't find my 10-year-old Citizen Echo Drive. I think one of my friends, my daughter's friends, snatched it up, but I need proof though."
Now, David Serpa says, "Buy a 50 instead of Rolex." I agree. Buy about 10 of them from me so I can get me another one.
Yeah. And the Tyven Show says, "Wow, 13K for a watch. You can take that 13K and trade in the Mustang and get an awesome Chevy."
Oh man! Now speaking of that, I was getting caught up on the Grand Tour, and you see that Chevy that they had the
Exorcist.
Yeah. Holy fucking moly!
Yeah, it's like 1,000
horsepower. You can't keep the tires hooked up, man. It just
no.
Oh, you guys want to see? So since we're talking about high-end expensive,
that's the problem with that. By the way, Joshua Levy says she went to Barrett, but
oh man, that would be a keeper.
Yeah, the problem is like those things don't. There's not all-wheel drive. Go ahead, Babyface.
So I'm trying to push my dad. This is another one of those.
Get a new vehicle.
Yes, and we went and looked at it yesterday, and I'm trying to. He's been talking about buying one. We went and looked at a Dodge Demon Red Eye, or I'm sorry, the Dodge Hellcat Red Eye.
Yeah,
the 800 horsepower Red Eye. We went and looked at it. They had the color he wanted and everything, and I was like,
"Let me guess. Psychic Powers telling me blue. That's the color he wants."
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Oh, like 65 or something. What is it?
93.
Holy fucking moly! Come on, man! Holy cow!
But he's been looking at it for like 6 or 8 months now, and I'm like,
for 800 horsepower. That's not bad. That's a deal.
No, I know.
Yeah, that's a deal for 800 horsepower.
We're trying to get him to just to just buy it. He's got the money, and I'm like, Dad, just go buy it. You want it, buy it.
Yeah,
and then I get to drive it. So.
My only look, I like those. I think those are good-looking muscle cars.
Wait, my psychic powers say no all-wheel drive.
Yes, that is the problem. They need to make. You know what the problem is with Dodge? They're only doing all-wheel drive with the V6s. Now, tell me that makes sense.
Probably
they are doing all-wheel drive on the V6.
Yeah, with the V6 you can get all-wheel drive, but
weird.
But the Dodge people say that they don't think that people who spend the money and get the more powerful cars want all-wheel drive.
They don't care about it.
Well, that's why
Hank's the only one out there.
Yeah, I do have a Dodge that has 4x4. That's my
yeah, but it ain't got 800 horsepower.
No, not even close. Not even close.
I'm trying to push him into it.
Yeah,
he wants it. He just needs that little nudge over the edge.
Yeah, yeah, just push it.
Yeah, that's a lot of jack.
Yeah. Listen, your dad worked hard, man. He was a firefighter. He went out there, risked his life, saved people.
I keep telling him.
And then
besides that, he had a body shop since he was like 18. It's like he's saved the money. He has it, and he wants a toy. And he never buys toys. My dad's not the type to buy toys for himself.
Yeah.
Or expensive toys.
My advice,
just go do it. Just go do it.
Do it. Enjoy yourself before you're too old. And then Patrick will just be an old man, and Patrick will be coming over just trying to take your stuff.
Hey, let's go get lunch real quick.
Does it come with a box of like the racing wheels in the front and all that? No,
that's the Demon. That's the
Demon came.
That was funny when he takes time to switch it all out, and they're gonna race.
You can't. They only did the Demon because he would have gotten a Demon if he was able to. They only did it for the 2017 model year, or I'm sorry, 2018 model year. And everybody's buying them and reselling them. So you buy it for 95, and right now they're all listed used with 100 miles for 140, 130. So
you know what's going to be the most expensive thing? That box.
of the parts and
The
stuff.
accessory box.
Yeah. Yep.
I wouldn't even use that.
I wouldn't
Just
even touch
put it
that
aside.
Yeah, I've never opened the the first aid kit or the because now cars don't have a spare tire; they have like an inflator.
Yeah.
I've never opened either one of those kits for my car. By the way, Tyven says V8 all-wheel will not hold up to the power. That's why it's only for the V6. Yeah, I have a V10 that's all-wheel drive. I don't get that. That doesn't.
Yeah, it can if it's
And if you get the Charger, the 4-door ones, you can get all-wheel drive.
I like the style of the 4-door actually.
Yeah. I don't.
I'm on board. I like the 2-door.
I mean, on
This
that,
is not for the family. This is not for other people to get into.
I was watching the Grand Tour last night. They were showing a Jaguar, one of the new Jaguars over there. It had 4 doors, and that fucking car was bad, motherfucking ass.
Yeah, it was right below. It was right below the R8 on the. I watched. Go ahead.
That blue one.
Yeah.
That car was fucking badass.
It was badass. Yeah.
All 4 doors. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, the R8 is still in the top 10. I watched Grand Tour just to make sure the R8 is still in the top 10. You see when they did the new McLaren,
the McLaren
Senna.
Oh my fucking god!
It's number 1. It's number 1.
Holy cow!
If you watch Friday's episode, there's a supercar, an all-electric supercar, right? That has 1,300 and something horsepower.
Yeah.
Okay. What? And it still came in number 2 to that Senna.
Because the Senna is designed to be a freaking badass track car,
ass kicker.
Yeah. 700, all 700 horsepower.
But the Senna I think is like 1.6 million or something.
It's very lightweight.
Hank, did you buy your SRT new or used?
New.
Did yours have a break-in period?
Yes, 500 miles.
Yeah, they told us that yesterday, that it's 500 miles before you get, I forgot how much horsepower you get, 450 horsepower. Once you hit the 500-mile mark, it automatically gives you it unlocks the full 700.
Yeah, and you could do launch control and all that stuff.
Yeah, which I thought was crazy. You have to drive it to 500.
Just drive around in circles.
Yeah, until you unlock it.
Leave the dealership and do the mileage.
Just donuts.
Yeah. Yeah, I went through all that stuff. So yeah, the Senna, by the way, there's a guy named Salamandrin on YouTube.
Yeah.
That he had a lot of cars, but he had a lot of really badass cars, like the most super or even hyper cars. So anyway, he bought a Senna cash, right? And he put 400 miles on it, and then it burned down to the ground, almost with him in it, burned down to the ground. He got so scared, he sold all his cars.
What?
Yeah, he sold all his cars. I hear he's buying back cars now, but
okay, I got to answer one question here on the chat. DCG 44S is talking about cheap HK mags for $1.99, $1.49 from Centerfire.
Well, don't give me the back in the day I used to.
No. Those aren't. Just make sure those aren't the rusty ones, because you don't want to fuck around with the rusty ones.
Because you can, back 10, 15 years ago, you could buy like 500 for like $25 or something like that.
No, not that cheap. I bought 100. I bought 100 at Knob Creek one time, I think, for either 125 or 150 a piece.
They were like
those were aluminum ones. They're not rusty or anything. They look like
the aluminum ones are cheaper than.
I have a box of those that someone like one of the fans out there was like, "Oh, dude, I got this box of."
I called dibs because I now downstairs. It came in on Friday.
HK.
Set me parts kit sitting down on the table, and it stinks to high heaven.
Nice.
Oh, it smells so bad.
Yeah.
And the barrel.
That smells so good, though.
Yeah.
It is. It's that good old smell.
Okay, so listen, we're going to do a couple things here. I want to remind everyone, if you're not subscribed to this channel, Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded, you got to subscribe. That's how you get, that's how you know that we're doing the show. So subscribe and then ring the bell and all that kind of good stuff. You'll get notified when we're doing this show every night. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs ups out there and share this. We're going to pivot here for a second and get into the main news stuff that's going on. And I'm going to come back, show some guns. I've got a couple of guns and even a knife. I've got a knife here to show you guys.
I got a knife. I got some knives here too.
Yeah. I've got a nice knife to show you guys. So don't forget to do that. All right. So let's get into the Walter was very passionate about this. Let's get this out of the way here. Since that is the title of the show. So, okay, Walter, what have you learned? I want to see what knowledge you have of this whole thing in Chicago. Because to me, the most amazing thing was the fact, well, let me just say this. What they found out from arresting these two Nigerian brothers, which, by the way, they claim that they're not Nigerian. They were born here in America, so they want to be called American citizens, which I think, hey, they deserve that. You know, whether you're born here or you naturalized like me, you're an American. You're an American.
Yep.
Yeah. So, so they were born here. They don't want to be called. I guess they're not. They're not like it. You know, Nigeria is being brought down by this scandal.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is like the perfect instance of Nigerian scammers.
Not that it doesn't have enough scammers of its own.
I love it personally. I love it, man. I love it when Nigeria is in the news for crazy, like when it's Boko Haram. That's just sad and horrible. And I think Nigeria just needs to.
Yeah, but I really like it when I hear about them getting slaughtered by some mercs.
Yeah, that's what Nigeria needs to do. Those guys need to get bombed.
Hire some mercenaries and take care of business.
Yeah, but so these guys they were born here. So you know, after this thing happened, they actually went back to Nigeria for 2 weeks, then came back
to lay low. Yeah, to like hide out.
Probably to take whatever money.
And yeah,
this guy
lived like kings for 2 weeks in Nigeria on 5,500.
Yeah, probably went back and bought a castle.
Yeah,
driving around for 2 weeks, like in Benzes and everything, just balling out. I
just see these two guys like walking through the slums in gold suits, brand new watches with canes, like
the shikis in Nigeria.
That's it. Yeah, those guys.
You got to wear the shiki, man. That's when you're what they call like a big ugga, you know. So,
okay.
Yeah. So. I don't know why they came back, but I mean, because Jussie Smollett should have just been sending them money, like, dude, stay over there, don't come back right now. This is not a good time. So anyway, they came back, right, Walter?
Yes, they did.
They got arrested,
and the popo put the pressure on them, and they give it up.
Yes, and what they're saying,
Richard Hughes. Sorry, I'm interrupting you real quick. Richard Hughes kind of hits it on the head, though. When you have Trump supporters getting attacked at a Trump rally. It's the Trump people being violent.
Right.
But then anything else, it's the Trump people being violent.
Yeah,
So Jafari H says their nationality is the important part of their story. No, it's not. I mean, it's funny to me because like I lived in Nigeria, so I just find it, you know. But the thing here is, you know, what happened. And first of all, these are like some big bodybuilder dudes. These are not like skinny, starving African dudes. Okay? I can say that if it makes sense. Whatever, get over
released
it.
Pictures of the guys, or like, can you see who
they're what we call in technical terms cock diesel. Okay, one of them was Jussie Smollett's trainer. They both went to the same gym. These are Africans.
Are they
big old Africans?
So if you know, I mean.
Oh yeah, look at the picture of these guys. They're huge.
Yeah, they're huge. They're swole. They're swole up.
Hell yeah. Jesus.
Yeah. So anyway,
and Jussie would probably say they're beautiful.
Yeah. They're beautiful. I'm not gonna go that far.
They're beautiful men. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go that far. No.
So is he still? His lawyer is still sticking to his story though, isn't he?
He's going to jail.
Yeah, something's about to go. I don't think he's ever gonna go.
Oh, he's not gonna go to jail. No.
They're this week they have a grand jury thing to see if they want to indict. All they say is grand jury to see if there's going to be an indictment. They don't say who, but the Nigerian guys aren't in jail anymore, and they're definitely not under indictment. Because you know who it's going to be.
Well, so when they got arrested, and let me tell you this, ask Lola if you don't, and Lola is African. So just for anyone who's going to get all mad or whatever. So when this happened, when they got arrested, I was like, boo, because that's what I call Lola. There's no way in hell some Nigerian dudes are going to spend a lot of time in jail. They will fold immediately.
Do they really?
Oh yeah, I know. I'm telling you,
why should they?
I know these like Nigerians are like this, man. They'll do all kinds of criminal stuff, but they don't want to go to jail. The minute you talk jail, like yes, we did it. So they immediately folded and you know. So the reason why they got released, they're going to testify against him.
Oh hell yeah!
They're going to stay out of that jail.
Yeah. So if you look, I think I put it. Let me see if I could put a link to this here.
So real talk though. What's going to come of this? Because I can tell you my opinion.
Well,
okay. Well,
real talk. My opinion.
Walter,
his
I'm putting up a
career is
link
going to
if you
be
wanna see it.
career is going to be ruined. But the news will forget about it in a week.
Well,
Okay.
it doesn't fall into any he doesn't have an AR-15 with him or anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was not a real hate crime. Well, it was a real hate crime. It was big.
I agree with half of what you're saying, Patrick. I think he's not going to see jail time, but I think he's also going to be more famous because these people are not living in the real world.
Well, yeah, and they've already said that they have no intentions of firing him from Empire.
What I like about it is all the political types that glommed onto the story. Oh yeah, we got to get these, and then it's like, oh,
yeah.
He's lying. He's lying.
Should we get him?
Everyone right now is scrubbing the internet of all the things that they said about this. So he scrubbed all his social media of anything he said, and then all the people who were supporting him are scrubbing any of their comments that they've made about this. So that's how you know what's going to go down. And by the way, so this is the thing. Let me see if I could pull this up exactly here, but so I'm just going to try to go over this instead of reading this thing because there's a whole bunch of stuff in what I put to you. So what happened here is that this is like you got to put the stupid allegedly thing on it.
Yeah.
But so we are allegedly in everything that comes after that.
Yeah, allegedly.
So what happened was there was some kind of letter that came to the set that was threatening him.
You fucked with the United States Postal Service. You're gonna have a bad time.
That's a
felony.
Well, we don't know if he did it because here's the thing: they're saying that this letter came that threatened him, and inside there was white powdery substance,
and it was crushed up Tylenol or aspirin or something.
I think it was dried. Anyways,
okay, all right, Walter. So anyway, here's the thing: it wasn't a big deal. He was mad because no one made a big deal about it. So then let's
ramp it up.
Yeah, he hired the Nigerian brothers to help him orchestrate this whole thing because people weren't paying any attention. He was like, "Oh, I'm going to show you mofos what could happen." So he hired these guys. They rehearsed this and everything. He paid for the rope and all this kind of stuff. And here's the real crazy thing to me. This is the reason why we're talking about this because I know people want to talk about gun stuff, but this is just funny. So I can't help it. So they try to get the brothers. I don't know why you would hire two big cog diesel freaking Mandingo Nigerian brothers to pretend to be white dudes, but he did. So they try to get MAGA hats. Walter, you've got one. It looks something like this, but this is what is this? MAGA? This is MAGA or no, let me see. MYA Maya.
This is a genuine MAGA hat I got from Hank Strange.
Yeah, this is the make your AR great again. So there we go. So they try to get these, Walter, and this is the thing that you're going to love this. You're going to thank me for this. They try to get MAGA hats like that, Walter.
Yes.
Not available in Chicago.
Of course
Could not find any MAGA hats in Chicago. So they go to a beauty store and they just bought red hats.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So
can't they fit in with like the old ladies? Isn't there the Red Hat Society?
No. So they went and bought red hats and the bleach and everything for this. They rehearsed this, and then they go somewhere in the street and they act this thing out because the police, when the police came there, he took them to this like street corner or something and said, "Oh, there's a camera right there, right?"
Oh, but it's facing
how do you happen to know that, right?
Exactly, but there was no footage.
Northbound.
There was no footage on the camera, so they acted out this whole thing for no damn reason because it's not recorded anywhere because the camera was not working.
Right there, if you're a detective, that goes, he planned this.
Yeah,
right away. Exactly. It's not one of those things you have to do a lot of detective work. You go, he planned this.
Yeah, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. There has to be some entrepreneur in Chicago. Please let me know who's out there in Chicago.
We'll start shipping you MAGA hats to sell.
Supply Chicago with MAGA hats.
I think they ought to give him 60 days in the Cook County Jail.
Oh, God, could you imagine?
It'd be one big party for Jussie.
He's not.
One big party for Jussie.
This guy is never gonna see. This is my prediction. Never gonna get arrested.
No, the cost of this.
He's never gonna see time in jail for this.
Yeah, think about all the hours and money and stuff like that
spent on this.
I mean, you'll get probation or house arrest.
If I was a judge and I'd spend any time on this, and that son of a bitch showed up in front of me.
Oh, as hard, as stiffest punishment you could find.
Oh yeah, like I said, it'd be 120 days in the Cook County Jail,
Yeah.
next to Jake and Elwood.
So yesterday, Brett Mahoney is the I don't know what he is, the runs the show that he's on, runs Empire. I'm not sure what position he is there, but he tweeted, this is yesterday after everything had come out on Saturday. I believe and stand by Jussie Smollett. Keep your head up, Smollett, whatever. Keep your head up. And everybody in Twitter is like, are you serious? Are you really going to jump in on this pile of shit and say
these
that
people
you're
live in a fantasy world, man.
Yeah,
Somebody must be doing somebody.
This is time when you go, oh, I made a mistake. I'm backing out of this one.
Yeah, I'm like, have a nice day, Jussie.
Yup. I'm not standing by you.
You know, the sad thing about this is there are people who get attacked all the time, right? People of all colors and races.
Yeah, but it don't happen like this.
No, but what I'm saying to you is this kind of a thing is bad for whoever it is he's trying to, like all these SJWs, whatever it is they're trying to support. This is the most horrible, destructive thing that they could do. They could do by faking this stuff.
How many have happened though? How many of these fake things have happened? The racist things on the side of a black church.
Yeah,
was a black guy from the congregation. The woman who supposedly had her job pulled off and told like leave this country on a subway. Never happened. They found the video. Never. Like, how many of these things do you need before people start saying like you're just crying wolf and there is no wolf?
Well, that's why I say don't do this.
Our country is not as bad as you want it to be. No. Why do you want it to be worse than you think it already is?
But here's the thing: what happens when someone does get attacked?
Yeah,
and then they try to tell us, and we don't care. Sure? We don't care about them, and then it really happened. This is why these kind of things, like I know that this guy's not going to get punished, but really, we've got to come up with some kind of laws about this.
Well, there already are laws. It's called you filing a false.
But those,
I mean,
that's true. It's true. Yeah, we don't need new laws. Yeah, you got to.
You're not gonna enforce it.
Yeah.
Fake hate crime laws. That's what we need. Fake hate crime laws.
Yeah. S-Man 7290 says that he claimed he was a hate crime. He should be prosecuted for a hate crime.
Well, yeah. Look at what he's done. Look what he does. Okay, first thing, it's like, okay, you're going after Trump supporters. And then first thing, you're making it white guys did it. Well, white guys didn't do nothing to you.
Yeah, nothing.
What white guys? I saw someone said this. What white guys at 2:00 in the morning in a polar vortex?
I said the same thing.
Are going to be in Chicago
when it's 20 or 30
in a gay neighborhood in Chicago.
Yeah,
nobody goes out
looking for a guy from a show. Have you ever seen this show?
No,
as a white guy, no, I've never even considered watching it.
I've never seen it.
No.
So although our friend Lucretia said I'm not a black guy, which I am, I'm a black guy. Just for everyone.
She came down on you hard, man. I was like, oh.
As a black guy who actually I love hip hop and all that kind of stuff. I've never seen the show. But, I don't like the guy that's the star of the show, first of all. I forget his name right now because I try to block it out of my mind. But that guy's like one of those people. I don't like his face.
I don't like the way he looks.
Yeah. So I've never seen the show. Why would people do this to him? Obviously, it was all fake. We're getting ready for them to admit it. The crazy thing, like Robin Roberts that he did this interview with, said that the day when she did the interview, the police were telling them that they believed him, but they literally put out this interview in the morning, and by the afternoon or something like that, the Nigerian brothers had gotten arrested.
Bro, we got some trouble.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the cops knew this from the beginning, but they're just not going to tell. They're not going to tell the news media, and the news media refused to do their own investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe that? Like if Trump said, "Listen, I got jumped by a bunch of dudes that are Obama dudes,"
Oh no, it didn't happen.
They would have investigated.
They were wearing Hope shirts.
Look, the investigation we're doing about Russia. The Russia thing will go on until Babyface, you have grandchildren.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
But the media did no investigations into this thing. They're not even doing it now. And then Cory Booker was calling for like special laws on
what? Spartacus is at it again.
For these kind of situations, Cory Booker wanted more.
We don't need any more special laws for every We have murder's illegal.
Fake hate crimes. We hang you up by your toenails.
Beating people up is illegal. We don't need special laws.
No, but if you do fake stuff like this, you're putting other people in super danger, I think. People look at people are getting attacked because they're wearing MAGA hats and all that kind of stuff. That's bullshit.
Yep.
That's because there's a lot of mentally unstable people out there.
Yeah, the media is
they're not on the right.
I hate people are saying that MAGA hats. People say that the MAGA hat is the new hood, like Ku Klux Klan hood.
Oh my God!
All that kind of stuff is being allowed to propagate. Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Really.
So at some point here, someone doing something like this, they have to suffer. They have to suffer. They have to realize. Okay, Walter.
Here we go. Breitbart. 2 weeks ago, Cory Booker demands House pass, quote, anti-lynching bill in response to Jussie Smollett's incident. Oh, look at that. Turns out it's fake. This tweet didn't age well.
There are already laws about all the stuff. Lynching. Okay.
Yeah. We Run Gun says he could have started a riot, provoked random attacks.
Yeah. With what's happened with racial tensions.
Yeah.
That's what
this has been going on in America for a long time. It didn't start recently. It didn't start because of Trump. There's been people doing this kind of thing, and I think it's very, very dangerous when people get into this kind of.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what temperature does bleach freeze at? He says 18 to 19 degrees. You walk around out.
Someone did the study.
When it's 20 below zero.
The Norse Horseman, give him credit. The Norse Horseman said bleach freezes at about 18 to 19 degrees.
So you can't go walking around with no fucking gallon of bleach or a quart of bleach. It's going to freeze into a rock. And they definitely didn't beat
when
him up.
When all of this happened, it was -20 out?
It was that freaking cold out.
Was it -20 or 30?
What the hell was he doing outside? Oh, he just wanted some late night Subway. He wanted that meat.
Yeah, he wanted some meat, all right.
Subway meat.
Street meat.
He was looking for some of that Nigerian abs. That's what he's looking for.
With that Nigerian street meat is not funny. And these poor Nigerian brothers get caught up in
poor
this.
guys. Yeah, they got
poor guys. No, they were not. They agreed to be in on this.
They just got off the boat, man. You know.
Yeah.
There was another.
They just folded. I'm telling you, I've seen this kind of stuff before. Like Nigerians do a lot of.
What would you do?
Not all Nigerians. Listen,
what would you do if the cops said, "Man, you're going to go to jail for"? You're gonna
I would never get involved in any kind of bullshit.
Well, yeah.
No, that's the thing. It's just you don't start shit, ain't gonna be no shit.
Yeah, right. I could tell you, like Nigerians do a lot of scams. This is known worldwide. Okay, so but the thing is, they will get into a whole bunch of illegal stuff, but the minute they get busted, fold. That's the strategy. Nope, we're not doing jail time for you. And the ironic thing is, one of the brothers actually played a prisoner in jail in one of the episodes. Oh boy! So yeah, this is like
Richard Hughes said, who's walking around with a gallon of bleach? Where in criminal history has a gallon of bleach been used to do such a act? And what do they think a gallon of bleach is going to do?
I don't know.
I mean, that's when you think about this whole thing, this whole act they came up with.
I think it's
incredibly stupid.
Maybe it's something that happened in the past where people would pour bleach on a black person, thinking that would make them.
That's what my thought was. It was like a like, oh, we're gonna turn you white, sort of like racist thing. I mean, that's what he was going for.
Yes.
But this whole crime, this whole thing is like kids are thinking of it.
Yeah. Yes.
It's not even well thought out.
Did you see the interview with this guy? You got to see
crying how fake it is.
Yeah. Richard Raznick says anti-lynching laws, ? When did they make it legal? Yeah, never legal.
I know. What do you
murder is murder. Well, use a rope or a knife or what? Yeah.
Yeah. So if you look at also vigilantism is and that's where a lot of lynchings and things like that.
It's just that the Democrats back in the 20s let them get away with it. I say Democrats because that's who was part of the KKK.
Yes.
They just turned the other eye look the other way instead of following up on
if you want a good laugh, Patrick, you could probably pull this up. There's a part of the interview with Robin Roberts, right? Where
did you see her face where she's like, I don't believe the shit you're saying.
Yeah, she's a gay woman. So this is why they wanted to support him or whatever, and she should be the most mad at all of this. People
that she got duped into this bullshit. Yeah,
people out there. But here's the thing, though. So in that interview, she said to him, why would they do this to you? Why would someone target you like this? And he said, it's because I go hard against 45. You have to look at it. She said, why would they do this to you? And he says, it's because I go hard.
No, nobody gives a shit about you. Nobody knows 45, who you are.
Like Trump is 45, right?
He goes hard.
Yeah, he goes 45. Hard. And he said it again. He said it like twice. He was like, I go really hard against that is going to be a meme. That's going to be a meme.
He wants this, he wants to be this like impressive hero type that fought off the racist white man. It's like, what?
Oh my God. This is horrible.
And then when he was on stage or something and he was like, the reason I didn't call the police so quickly is because, I got pride. I have this pride. And it's like, no, if I got beat up, I'll call the cops immediately.
Yeah.
Ain't no pride in this thing.
Let me tell you, you should search that. Patrick.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm trying to find a video.
That clip. You could just search, I go hard.
I go hard in the county jail. I go hard.
But let me tell you though, all seriousness, black people out there, gay people out there, SJWs out there, you need to shun this kind of behavior because
the problem is not good. You're not talking to anybody else but the
that's none of the folks out there.
The congregation.
All we could do is just laugh at it, but
yeah,
I'm telling you,
nobody out on the left watches us.
That's gonna be a meme. I can't wait. Like somehow randomly, we're gonna be doing a video. We're gonna be doing a video.
And you're gonna say that
I go hard. I go hard. And the way he said it, I was like, this is so fake. I go hard against 45. Like Trump really gives a shit. You're talking about a dude that grew up in New York City, Trump. Like New York, this kind of stuff goes back and forward, right? People always mess with people in New York City. It goes back and forth. Everyone comes down on everyone. He doesn't care about you.
No.
He doesn't care about these people. There's no one out there who's like, we're not living in this world where there's people. I'm not saying that there aren't people out there that victimize other people because of their race, religion, sexual orientation. Of course there are. And we need to like eliminate those people from the face of the planet. Okay. But
they're going to go hard on.
Yeah. Nobody's going to go so hard against you and go to Chicago in the middle of the winter. And try to track you down.
I thought about that. That's why they did it. Because can you imagine if somebody tried to do this like normal times when like everybody's out, people would see it. But at that time, nobody saw it.
Exactly. Right. So, that's why 2 a.m. That's why 2 a.m.
I carried my revolver in single action. Hanky had a rope around his neck for a long time after the attack. Yeah, he left that rope on himself for like 45 minutes. But until the police came,
why would
he says he did it to preserve evidence? It's like that shit would be the first thing that comes off when I realize it's there.
Absolutely, that's any human being.
Yeah, I'm not leaving that on me. That's crazy.
That right there. If I'm a cop and I get there and I go, okay,
bro, what is that?
This guy's not even a good actor.
Yeah. You watch his interview and it's you can see it in his eyes. Like you can just see the
he did he have a Clinton tear?
He did. No, he totally tried.
He cried. Yeah, he cried. Fearless Orca Tactical says nothing good happens after midnight.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Wintertime, Chicago.
You fucking go out
-20, 30. Yeah. Come on. That's too cold to even fake some shit. I would be like, I'm surprised. Those Nigerian guys are really not Nigerian. They're Americans. Only Americans will be out there negative. Like some Nigerian dudes, so a real dyed in the wool.
No, Bruno, it's too cold to do this.
Too cold,
like, dude, it's -20. That's not happening. There's no way in hell.
No way, dude.
So yeah, they had to be like, they're for real. Those are Americans there. So
let's bury Smollett quick.
So everybody wants us to talk about this. We've had it linked to us like 4 or 5 times since Smollett started. Man accused of pulling gun on couple wearing MAGA hats in a Sam's Club. Did you see this?
Yes.
Oh, pulling the gun. I heard of that. That's a good way to get shot.
Okay, this was.
What would you do?
I just linked it.
Gun on you.
I just linked it in chat. A Tennessee man is charged with first-degree wanton endangerment after witnesses told police he pulled a gun on a man who was wearing Make America Great Again hat inside Sam's Club. The hat is associated with President Donald Trump, blah, blah, blah. James Phillips, 57, is accused of pulling a gun on the man inside the store Saturday after making an obscene gesture with his finger. I wonder what that could be, according to his arrest citation.
Yeah, so he saw this couple with MAGA hats on
and pulled a gun on
them. Them the bird. He
and then pulled a gun.
They flipped him back the bird. Then he takes out the gun and points it at one of them, and it was loaded and everything. Puts it in the guy's face and says it's a good day to die.
It's a good day to die, bitch.
Yeah.
That's
now
what he told
here's
him.
where the guy in the MAGA hat, I think if you read that story, he messed up. He kept trying to antagonize this guy, and the guy left. He put the gun down and left and went out to the parking lot, but he was waiting for his mother who was in the store. So
Are you serious?
Yeah, so he didn't leave. So the guy in the MAGA hat goes out and sees him in the car and starts arguing with him again.
Is this after he had the gun in his face?
Yes. Big people, please. If someone, I had this conversation already. If someone already has a gun drawn on you, okay, please don't die. It's not worth it. Okay, don't die over silliness like that. This guy had one in the chamber and all that. It's not worth dying over that. Someone has a gun on you and they want to do some stuff. Okay, if you can get out of that situation, we talk about this from time to time here. Let that person leave. You can deal with that.
Yeah, let that nut job leave.
Yeah, when the cops came, they saw that he did that. That was on the cameras. This guy he's in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, he's in very big trouble.
Yeah, but don't
this
go
isn't
out
something
there.
that
Don't
you
go
just
after.
it just blows over. No.
Yeah. But don't, you know, I think like going out after people and all that kind of stuff, not really necessary, folks. Because if he would have died, there's people in his family that there's nothing that they could do to bring you back when you're out of here. So it's always better. Like in that situation, he walked away and he went out to the car, call the cops. The cops will come. They will track his ass down, especially in a supermarket, whatever. There's cameras all around the place.
Everybody saw it. I mean, multiple people called the police.
Yeah. Stay out of situations like that, because if this guy was just a little bit more upset,
he would have pulled the trigger.
More nutty than he already was.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying what the guy did was right. I'm just saying, like,
what I'm saying is
from a point of view of someone, when someone puts a gun in your face, you can't outdraw a gun that's already out.
At that point.
Yeah. So whatever badassery you want to do, just go, hey man, try to get out of that situation. If you're able to get out of it, do not force yourself back into that situation if you don't have to.
Down,
yeah. See, Richard Rasnick says he didn't leave the Sam's parking lot because he was waiting on his mom to come out to the car.
Are you ready for this one? I'm gonna jump real quick to another story if you want to hear. Mm-hmm. Google searches hijacked to link, quote, so a Google search link was hijacked to, quote, best toilet paper in the world, showed a picture of the Pakistan flag. So somebody hijacked Google links to show the Pakistani flag for when you search for that.
That's hacking I approve of.
That's pretty good. Yeah. That's pretty funny.
Keith Gregory says, hey, what's up? So shout out to Keith Gregory. What Brick says, he just lost his privileges with his mom. That guy's going to jail.
She's not gonna make him his chicken tendies any longer.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
So.
Camilla Harris, this is on Fox News. Camilla Harris, that wonderful person she is, appears to struggle over response to new Smollett claims.
What's the struggle? It's because there's a problem with this. With this country.
Facts are still unfolding.
It's because you're so ingrained in this story and you want it to be real so bad.
The lie.
That you can't even consider the outside thought that he lied about it.
There's going to be a lot of struggling with the truth.
You have to constantly be, especially in today's day and age, you have to constantly be aware that at any moment facts could change and the story could be totally different at any moment.
Why do you have to? Why do they all have to glom onto it? It's like Jesse Jackson. I mean, not Jesse Jackson, but what's his face? Al Sharpton did it right away too. He's a poverty pimp.
Now that the truth is, before
now they can't just say, "Oh, I made a mistake." That guy's a scumbag.
Well, now that the truth is coming out, now they want to slow everything down. They want to wait until the facts.
Oh, let's get all the facts. Everybody exactly.
Ask Judge Kavanaugh about that. See how that works.
Yeah. I don't think anyone knew about the facts back then.
Yeah, they don't matter.
Yeah.
So, that's the kind of people you want to put in higher office.
Yeah,
The only reason she's anywhere she's at because she slept with different people, so that's where she's at.
Now, did you guys see that? I think this Aurora that was the shooting in Chicago, right?
That didn't happen, did it?
No, it did. The Aurora shooter's permit was revoked, but gun wasn't seized, so that's a headline. And the guy passed background checks twice.
Yeah,
maybe that background check nonsense doesn't do anything.
Maybe. Well, who's responsible for that?
The government.
There's somebody's name on all those past background checks, right?
Absolutely, but guess what? No one's going to be held responsible.
Well, because we need more. It's not good enough. We need more.
Yeah.
So,
those things don't do anything, man. Please let people in the workplace defend themselves. That's what I'm asking, okay? Because criminals don't care. They don't give a crap about, any of your stuff. And then I know here's something I'm going to talk about. This one I think was a request. I'm trying to find it now. This was a request of my brother. And this is on the Truth About Guns. It says LEO-SA Reform Act would exempt law enforcement officers from more gun control restrictions.
Nope, absolutely not. They
exempt everyone in America from gun control, please.
They need to be restricted the same way we are.
Yep.
Because the criminals don't give a shit. It's only
and there's a lot of cops that don't like this kind of bullshit, by the way. So, I mean, I know they're trying to butter up the law enforcement so they can help disarm, declaw, detooth us. But so we all call bullshit on that one, right?
No, nobody should be exempt.
Nope, absolutely not.
And California, go ahead.
I don't care if you're a veteran or what you are. No one be exempt. Because there's just, I hate to say it, there's just as many nutty cops as there are nutty.
Oh God, yeah.
So, it just goes in general, just the general population,
Yeah. There's another thing in the Truth About Guns. California can't confiscate guns fast enough. Backlog continues to grow. Stop the bullshit. Stop, California. Stop it.
Dude, you're talking to a deaf person right now. They're not going to listen to you.
Yeah, I know. So here, and then here's another one that people were sending me. To do business with LA, city contractors must now disclose ties with the NRA.
How do you do that?
What the hell is that? What?
Yeah.
That is insanity. Talk about targeting over something stupid.
Yeah. More California bullshit. No one should do business in California. That's what I say to that.
Leave it.
Yeah, here's another interesting one. I know we're just going through these real fast. If something sticks, you guys, we could talk about it. Trump signs bill revoking Obama-era gun checks for people with mental illness. So President Donald Trump quietly signed a bill into law Tuesday, rolling back an Obama-era regulation that made it harder for people with mental illness to purchase a gun. The rule, which was finalized in December, added people receiving Social Security checks for mental illnesses and people deemed unfit to handle their own financial affairs to the National Background Checks database. It would have affected 75,000 people. And in my opinion, most of that completely unfairly.
Yeah, that's just another way of taking more people out of the market.
Yeah, a lot of veterans would have been included.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yep.
So yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'm not always happy with stuff that Trump does. You guys know that. But that's a good thing. So,
yep.
So FCD Drifter says, you guys talk about the Houston raid. News came out yesterday. The warrant was falsified by a cop, and they tried to plant heroin after they didn't find any in the home.
What?
So that's
I didn't hear anything
thing.
About this.
Look it up. That's the whole
Justice
thing.
Group town hall meeting tonight over no-knock warrant that led to deadly shootout.
Yeah, this is the whole thing where they went into a home of a couple, and the couple fought back because they didn't know what the hell was going on.
Kicking their door in at 2 o'clock in the morning.
And then they wound up
Antietam to do the same.
Yeah, we talked about this when it first happened, but this news has been coming out since then that these guys were not, remember we said when we were talking about like what's an old couple? Yeah. So apparently this is all just some more fake bullshit out there where they just rolled up on these guys for no reason.
Didn't the Houston police chief say we need more gun control?
I think so.
Yeah, just recently.
Yeah.
That's horrible right there.
New documents obtained by ABC 13 showed no confidential informant ever bought drugs at the home on Harding Street. 59-year-old Dennis Tuttle and 58-year-old Regino Nicholas were both killed by officers performing the raid.
Yeah. Can't bring those guys
back. They fought back, though. In total, 5 officers were injured.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if what would you do if someone kicked in your door? In the
Yeah,
middle
no,
of the
I
night?
got guns everywhere. I'm ready.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things going wrong here. I think there are some issues here. I think with law enforcement being too happy to go after people, not fully following up on things, not being properly trained. Why is a bunch of this stuff even illegal in the first place?
It's too easy to get a warrant and stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh, this officer should be strung up. Houston officer lied in search warrant leading to drug raid that left 2 people dead.
Yeah, but why did
throw
he
his
do that?
ass away
Why did he do
forever.
that though? Was he trying to get these people
Was he
killed?
covering his own?
Throw his ass in jail forever.
No.
Yeah.
Throw him off a bridge.
People need to be held responsible. Sorry,
Yes,
Walter, go ahead.
That's not good enough. That throwing in jail doesn't.
No, yeah, it's
anything.
not good enough.
Out of the gene pool.
Yeah. People need to be held responsible for what they do. And yes, there's bad police officers out there.
You lied and got
need to
2
be held
people killed.
responsible.
You're responsible for that, for those deaths.
Yeah.
100%.
When the media makes up some shit, they need to be held responsible. When
Yes,
people
100%.
people fake attacks and all that kind of stuff, they need to be held responsible. Just
Mhm.
like if you yelled fire in a crowded movie theater or something like that.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you guys have heard about the chick in England, the ISIS chick that wanted to come back to England?
Yes.
No,
there's
no.
actually an American.
We
ISIS
have our
chick
own Alabama-born ISIS wife who
Yeah.
repeatedly told Americans to kill themselves, now begging to come home.
No,
This is what they say to you, chick. Fuck yourself.
no, you're not welcome back in this country.
No.
Yeah,
Wait, who is this? Where'd you see this? Link the
It's
news
on
article.
Fox
I wanna
News.
read
Oh,
this.
you could search this. This is big news. There's one from England that went over to I forgot where she go.
Syria.
Was she in Syria or something like that? She has a baby, all that
Here it
stuff.
is.
2 of them died. She's had 3 kids. 2 of them died.
Yeah. The one that the American one that says says she wanted Americans to kill themselves, said that they were so poor they were eating grass. Go ahead, Babyface, you can read the article.
I just linked it. An Alabama woman who reportedly posted a tweet encouraging Americans to kill themselves after being, quote, brainwashed into joining ISIS years ago is now begging for officials to let her back into the U.S.
Yeah.
Hoda Mathana, 24. The police come following her recent escape from ISIS and captured by Kurdish forces. The Kurds should have gotten rid of her. Let the Kurds take care of business for us.
So Whitney Houston said this best: "Hell to the no."
Let the Kurds do what the Kurds do best.
Hell to the no. If you, I really don't care, man. If you're whatever country you're a citizen of, whether it's England, America, whatever, you go over there. You fight with those people that are trying to kill us.
You are a terrorist. You are not welcome
that's
back
your
to this
lot
country.
now. That's your lot. You live in that shit.
You want to
your privileges to be an American or whatever.
You want to breed with them? Go ahead and stay there and breed with them.
Yeah. However, I could tell you there's crazy ass people in this country that will let that chick back in over here.
Oh, of course. We should forgive her.
That should never happen. There's people who would love America that would bring good things to the country and all that kind of stuff. And those people have a tough time getting in here. If you're here and you leave and you go fight against America, forget
You're
you.
a traitor.
Sorry. Yep.
Traitor. Treason.
Yep.
Bye.
That's
Go on.
treason.
See ya.
Yep.
Have a nice day. Enjoy your life in the sand pit.
I think hangings are still the correct capital punishment for treason.
Go for it. It's economically and environmentally friendly.
Listen, we'll go to the weed farmers and get hemp rope.
Yep.
Make it environmentally green.
You can use that numerous times before it breaks.
By the way,
exactly.
shout out to Gorillas and Guns. I see Gorillas and Guns in the chat. Shout outs. I don't, I haven't seen him in a while, so.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, man. There's no entry. No entry.
No coming back.
No entry. Stay
We
there.
should. She could. With the way the left is, she could. If she comes back to the state, she could either run for politics or work at a university.
Yeah. She can OKC it. Or what is it? Yeah. Ocasio. What is it? OC.
Casio Cortez, ACEO or whatever.
Yeah, whatever that nonsense is. Yeah. No thanks. Never let those people back.
Nope.
ISIS sperm receptacle.
Never let them back. We don't need it. But then again, look, we were talking about like last week. I don't know if you were here, Patrick, but last week they said during SHOT Show these guys stole 65 guns.
What? Who?
At SHOT Show, the guys. I was telling Walter. I wish Walter would find the footage. There were some guys right across from his booth.
They were taking apart. They were taking apart that booth. Those are.
They were looking very suspiciously at us. while they're packing up stuff. But anyway, so people who were hired to help pack up the booths and all that
Stole guns.
They stole 65 guns, machine guns.
That was probably the guys that worked like for Freeman or whatever that moved the crates in and out.
Yeah.
They're the ones that did it.
Yeah.
You're gonna that doesn't just go down and people don't just forget about that.
Well, we talked about that last week.
Yeah, they let them out. They let them out on their own recognizance.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. They got busted because you know how they got busted? Babyface? Don't tell them. How do you think they got busted, Patrick?
Taking the machine guns to the range to shoot them and or trying to sell them. That's the only two I can think of.
No. Here's the thing. Well, Walter will tell you this. Do you remember that we were making a video with Walter? And we went, actually, I have video of that, Walter. I need to put that up. Like, we went through this whole thing. We had like the ammo and everything. And we loaded it up and went to shoot it. And we were just getting clicks.
Click.
Guess why?
Because the firing pins weren't. They took the firing pins out. Did they try to take it to a gun store and say, "Hey, this isn't working"?
They were looking for AR-15 firing pins.
Yeah. They went around Vegas. They were calling around. They went around places trying to get firing pins.
And let me guess, somebody was like, this doesn't sound right.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me just call the ATF about that. So yeah, that's how they got busted. But they actually released these guys.
Nope. There's no release.
Yeah. So
you try doing that, see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something don't smell right there. So
yeah, Red Bear is saying something about the sight mounted backwards. I don't know what that is.
Sight mounted back. Oh, my sight's mounted backwards?
No, I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
Is it?
Well,
maybe it is. It is. I think.
Oh, there you go. Red Bear calling you out.
Good eye there.
Yeah, he's such a bastard, that guy.
I don't know where he gets it. I don't know where he gets it from.
Yeah, this is all inside jokes. Inside jokes. Okay, yeah.
Backwards. Wow, that's better, isn't it?
Seriously, Walter, I'm glad you.
I'm not perfect. I'll tell you that right now.
Parents who embarrass their children, right here, right there. So, okay. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I want to do a quick shout out to our friend Luis Valdez at The Truth About Guns. Here's a headline: Grab your members only jackets and Ray-Ban's Retro Wave Shooting has an official match date and location. So,
oh, I see this. It's like Miami Vice.
Can you use a Mac 10?
No, they got some cool guns.
Ooh, I like the official side folder on the Ruger Mini 14.
Yeah, some cool guns. Here, let me throw this up in the chat so you guys can see that. So this is Lewis 1911, by the way, guys. So you should follow him. The guy, he's been on the show a few times.
For the big show.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. Okay.
I need an old Smith & Wesson like 5908 or 5906, whatever those old ones were the cops carried.
Wow.
Yeah.
For this Miami Vice shooting.
Oh.
So yeah. They're doing an event, right? Like
yeah, they have like a competition with old 70s, 80s, 90s guns.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
By the way, Nevada governor signs gun background check law.
No personal
horrible
sales or something.
Yeah.
Like you
got it.
Let me just tell him something. You really think anybody's going to do it?
I don't know, but I mean, come on, people. You got to push back against the bullshit.
Don't
push back.
Don't get caught up in that mess.
Yeah, you got to push back against this. Lots of crap going on out there.
SHOT Show should come back to the East Coast. Tell them that because of their politics, they're losing huge money.
Yeah.
And we'll just wait. Then the SHOT Show is going to have multiple venues too.
Yeah,
they're going to have part of the show at one place and part of the show at another place. It's going to be a clusterfuck.
Better than supporting any of the government of whatchamacallit.
Yeah, we should definitely move the SHOT Show from Vegas.
We shouldn't be supporting this BS and giving them money.
Right. Now, speaking of Vegas, when I was in Vegas, I did buy a Microtech. I told you guys about this, a UTX 85. I did buy it from PVK Vegas, which Babyface was very jealous. I never even heard of PVK Vegas, to be honest with you.
I didn't know they did custom work. I just know them as a Microtech dealer.
Yeah. So our friend Jesse James, the real Jesse James, not the other guy that builds motorcycles and is a crazy fucking nutcase. The real Jesse James, which is he's crazy, but yeah, he's our buddy. So he told me about PVK Vegas. We went there, and I actually bought a knife, and then I left it there because they were going to customize it. So they sent it in and got some stickers with it. There you go, boom. Check out the dice on that chick.
Nice dice.
Yeah. So you guys, if you're into knives and stuff like that, check out PVK Vegas. If you're ever in Vegas, cool place to go. Lots of knives. I've got a video that should be going up on Patreon and Gunstreamer as we speak. Lola should be doing that. So that knife has come in. Boom. There it goes.
Oh, look at that.
There it goes. And so I you know what? Let me see. I gotta change my. I gotta take off my auto. I gotta put the auto
focus
back on. Yeah, the auto focus here. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, there is gonna see that. Look, that is what they put all over it. Can you guys see that right there?
It looks good.
That is the Hank Strange logo all over that thing.
Lasered on?
Yeah, it's lasered on, and so basically what they did. This is a UTX 85. What is it? The 85 T/E. So they lasered in the logo. Let me see. I'm trying to get it.
I'm going to put it up on Imgur real quick. That picture you sent me, and then I'll post it out to everybody.
Yeah. So check right there. They lasered. They also laser scaled the button, and they laser scaled the glass breaker.
Walter, we need a laser.
I don't know if you guys could see that. So they did the glass breaker. They also did the bolts in there, also laser scaled. So really, really nice all around. And that's, that's how it works right there.
Here you go. For everybody that wants to see a picture of it, high def, there's an image.
Yeah. So very cool, man. I was really happy about this. It
looks really neat. Yeah. I thought it was going to turn out kind of dumb, but it looks really neat.
Yeah. You doubted.
I doubted hard.
As usual.
And the Tanto blade is my favorite profile that Microtech makes.
Yeah. This is really cool. So I've got a video coming up that you guys will get a closer look and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, there we go. I was trying to give it to Lola for her birthday, but
she said no.
She wasn't having it. She wants her own to pick out her own thing and all that. So
go to Jared.
I'll just Jared. Yeah. I don't even know what you're talking about. No idea what you're talking about, Walter.
Hey, Babyface, why we're last time
I've been to Jared for Lola a couple times, by the way, many times. Let's see what you got, Walt.
Well, I got some suppressors from Liberty.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to talk about it last time.
Sweet baby Jesus.
This is the Centurion 9mm.
That's the short one. I like it.
Oh yeah, and then
I have all the mounts for it. If you never need different mounts,
I got. he sent a bunch of mounts too.
Okay, because I bought a bunch.
Can we put that on a Sten gun?
Yes, that'll go on that.
You gotta have it threaded.
Yeah. That's also I got a Cosmic 45.
That's the full size 45 can.
Yeah. But these are not really rated for rifle type stuff. That's
pistol.
Pistol.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could do 300 blackout probably.
Yes, you can. Yeah. So
yeah.
But yeah,
that's very cool. Yeah, we're gonna be doing. We're gonna have Dave from Liberty Suppressors on. We're gonna be doing some videos with them. I think we're meeting up with them a couple of weeks from now.
March 16th.
Yeah.
So Cosmic is rated anywhere from 17 HMR all the way up to 450 SOCOM and 450 Bushmaster.
Right.
Really? Okay.
And rifle stuff in between. 545 39.
Okay.
300 black super and sub. 454 Kasul. That's a hell kicker.
Okay, so you can shoot it on.
Yeah, you can shoot rifle through it.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you couldn't for some reason.
Nope, no, it'll handle anything up to 450 Bushmaster. They have a 3 asterisks though, so there probably is a barrel restriction on that length on that.
Because along with all of the cans, I got an adapter. It's like an AK type adapter, so I didn't know if it was good for that or not.
Yeah, they say you can use it 7.62 I'm sorry, not 54. 7.62 39 and 5.45 39.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Sorry. Cool.
Yeah, the thing about their cans is Dave over engineers them so much that you can run like My Mystic, you can run. I've shot it with a rifle, with a 5.56 rifle, and it's not super quiet, but it'll handle it no problem.
And you said that was a Cosmic, right?
Mine is a Mystic. Mine's the original.
No, but I mean
Mystic.
the one that you were.
Yep. This is a Cosmic.
Okay, all right.
Okay, and that's what you got, right, Walt?
Pardon me? Yes.
You got the okay, awesome. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Hold on, let's see it right there. Let me see it. Throw it up again.
Cosmic, dude.
Cosmic, baby. Yeah. So we're gonna.
Hey, did you see the right there, Killer Ratchet? Hey, does anybody actually shoot 450 Bushmaster? That's a good segue. I'm trying to segue you in.
I got one in the other room that we're building. We need to.
As a matter of fact,
yeah, there you go.
We've got one here that we're working on. So
it's funny you mentioned that, Babyface.
Yeah, we need to get a handguard for it. Okay, so I'm going to go over a couple of guns that I have right here.
Yeah, let's see.
So North American Arms. If you guys are into the mini or micro revolvers, North American Arms sent us one. Actually, it came with this lockable case. That says own it.
If Harry's holsters is out there. If Harry's holsters is out there, I need some Kydex. I want to put this on my belt like this, sideways. I need some Kydex for mine.
I was talking to Harry about that. I don't think he's going to do it.
It's not marketable. I
don't know if he's in the chat today or not, but when I was talking to him about it, he says he's not going to do it.
Yeah, there's no mass. You're going to have to learn your Kydex.
Yeah, there's no mass market appeal.
But by the way, North American Arms does have a bunch of holsters and things like that you can get. So, by the way, if anyone's curious, those are like spent shell casings in there.
Those are live.
No,
those are live shell casings.
Yeah, but this
one's hot.
So
in case I gotta shoot a raccoon coming in my window, or a squirrel. A squirrel tries to break in, I'm gonna take him out.
Yeah. So here we go. Look, I'll show you guys. There's nothing up front there, but I used some spent shell casing so that we could, for demonstration purposes. Yeah. So I did shoot this. Over the weekend. There's a video that will be coming out whenever I edit it. So that's going to be happening. It was pretty good, man. You know, I like the idea of the micro revolvers.
No, I got it.
Yeah. Do you have any of these North American Arms, Walt?
Yes, I do. I got that one that I can't. It's in the safe right now. The one that folds up into itself.
The grip folds over.
Yeah. Yep. Got one of them.
Okay. So this one is the Black Widow.
Yeah.
What happened?
Mike Bryant says desk pop.
Oh, desk pop.
Time for a desk pop.
Yeah. So this one's the Black Widow. I'm just trying to put it back together after showing you guys that. So the Black Widow's been out for a while, but this is actually new from SHOT Show because it's the Black Widow that's PVD'd. So putting this thing back on is
what were they using before?
I think it's just stainless steel. The one that's out there already is just stainless steel.
Well, they were always black, so they always had some sort of coating.
Oh, okay. I've never.
They must have switched up to PVD coating as like the new thing this year.
Yeah, I guess that's better.
Or
whatever. So
you lost me.
Huh?
P what coating?
PVD. Patrick Victor Dickamus.
Dickamus. Yeah.
I don't know the military.
What do all these big words mean?
I don't know the military way of saying it. What's the military way of saying PVD?
PVD.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about how NATO the military. Phonetic. Yeah. What is it called?
Papa
NATO?
Victor Delta. Papa Victor Delta. Bravo. Okay. No, there's a B.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
PVD. Papa Victor Delta.
Yeah. And of course, every time you try to do something while you're on the air, that never makes sense.
Just put it down.
Yeah. Hold on.
You're never going to get it back together.
In the meantime, while you're screwing around with that, Safety Harbor Firearms once again has the compact entry stock for the K model in stock for those who want to purchase one.
Okay, so you guys made a bunch of those?
Well, we're making them and shipping them. So regular and tail hooks in stock too, by the way. So if you're looking, give us a call. And we're working on the RS, the full size MP5K, missing part right now. So
DCG 44 says no, they were actually stainless steel, and now the PVD is the new coating. So they are truly Black Widow.
So there we go. I got it back.
So they're blacked out. That looks cool.
So they're actually blacked out. This is new.
Yeah, that looks good.
2019. The only thing that had, I'll throw up the video for you guys. So there was this little this is like a little preview. So there was this little Black Widow.
No, it fell out
in there, but yeah, it fell out. So
we can glue
once
it
I
back
started
in.
shooting, it fell out. So
We'll glue it back.
yeah, if I had like if I had a laser printer, Walter, I would just print the Hank Strange logo.
I know. I'm feeling your pain, man. Trust
on that bad boy. So
I'm feeling it.
but there you go. It's actually a cool little pistol.
Yeah,
Nice
I
little
like it.
pocket
You want to,
pistol.
Walter? You want to give us the weekly update? Has anything changed?
Someone asking about that.
No, no.
Walter's gonna get tired of giving that weekly update. Go ahead, Walt.
The last weekly update was that it was another 2 weeks. And
okay.
that would be the end of this week. Would be the second week. So I don't know if something's gonna happen this week, and you're dealing with the gov. It shows up when it shows up, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see. Does anyone have another gun to show? Babyface, you have any birthday guns?
I got my NAA. This is the.
Okay, awesome. Yeah.
Let me hold on.
There you go. I'm gonna lock it on you so you can show us that.
There we go. It's the Bug Out 2. Come on, focus.
Yeah, that one comes with a floating case, right? Or
the Bug Out 2 does not. The Bug Out 1 came with a floating case. This one comes with it's like a very specific profile and a night sight on the front. It's really cool. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a fun little thing to shoot.
Yeah. Nice little pocket pistol. I like the blade, the hammer blade situation that they have going on. So if you look at that hammer, it has that little blade on it. Right. And there's actually these notches so when you have cock it spins around like this. Yeah, you notice those little notches right there. You can actually rest it if you hold the hammer and pull the trigger. You can actually rest it on one of those. See there, it's locked in. Yeah. So now if it drops, it ain't going off. Well, it'll dissipate that energy around the cylinder and the gun instead of onto the rim of one of the live rounds in there. Yeah, and setting it off. And then what happens is when you pull it, so you'll see it'll reset.
And then it'll chamber. Like switches the chamber.
So
that's why I have this one sitting right now. This one is currently in the safety notch, in one of the safety notches. Yeah. So it's drop safe, pocket safe, everything.
Right. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we've got that going on. Oh, by the way, so now if you've been looking at my channel for a while, I've done stuff with Diamondback Firearms before. They're a company that's here in Florida. They're in Cocoa, actually, like literally down the street from Caltech. I actually like the ARs they make, right? I think they make decent enough ARs, good-looking stuff. So now here's the thing. Handguns, I've never really actually had any kind of luck with the handguns that they make. So they've improved their handguns. Boom. So this is called the AM2, which I think has something to do with like Amendment 2. And
who made this?
Diamondback Firearms.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen anything from them in a while.
Yeah, so this is their improved. It's kind of like, it looks like Smith & Wesson to me, but it's got a lot of Glock features in it. Like the sights and stuff like that are actually Glock sights, so you can replace those. It takes down a lot like a Glock. The trigger, I'm not a huge fan of the trigger, but it anyway, they sent this to me. I think this gun is like $340, the retail price on it. So they sent this to us for us to test it. And I do have a video that I finished editing, and that should be, I don't know when I don't know if she turned that on. Lola, did you turn on that video? No. Okay, Lola's going to turn that on soon. It's on Patreon right now, but basically it's a raw, unedited video of me shooting this gun so that everyone can see exactly what happened and whatever happened with it. So that is going to be coming out. It does have, interestingly enough, a couple of things here. It does have this crazy, like, let me pull the trigger. So you see right there, it's got like a little nipple that pops out there when the hammer.
A loaded chamber indicator.
Yeah, look, check that out right there. So it's got that. And here's the other thing. So the magazine that comes with it is 12 rounds, it's double stacked. And then it does have a 15-round magazine that it comes with. And the interesting thing about that makes it look like a 19 max.
Holy moly.
So that's the 15 round.
Yeah. Well.
So if you guys are interested in seeing that, if you follow us on Gunstreamer or Patreon, you could probably look at that right now. I know there are some people that are doing that. Otherwise, I think it'll probably be out tomorrow or tonight or something like that. But it's basically just the raw run of me getting this gun, putting the first 100 rounds through it. You guys can check it out. What do you guys think? Without knowing what happened, what do you all think about that form factor?
Do I think it looks all right? I don't like the nipple on the back. I think the nipple's weird.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think, Walt?
People like extended mags.
Ugh.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, whatever.
Yeah, it's the what is it? Someone just put it. Okay, Pixelmite says that I hope the Dimeback is more reliable than the previous pistols. So
I never shot any of their stuff.
It's the cock striker indicator. That's what that thing is.
Oh, is that what'd you call me?
The cock striker indicator, which is exactly what it is. So right there, it's not cocked. Hold on, the cock is about to come out.
That's they teach that self-defense move.
The little nipple, that's it, cocked.
They teach that as a self-defense move. The cock striker.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, we've got that coming out. Look, they sent this to me for T&E. They know if you go search, you'll see I've got videos up on this stuff. So they know where I'm at with it. And for that reason, I figured, okay, I'm just going to shoot 100 rounds through this thing, shoot it, let you guys see everything.
Some different ammo through it, not just one brand.
Yeah. And if Lola and I got into an argument, you'll see. Well, I did shoot just one brand on this one. Okay. When we get together, Walter, and you, if you and Babyface want to, we'll do some more extensive shooting. We'll, you know.
Yeah, I need to get. The only way to tell how a gun really works is just get a whole bunch of different ammo and throw a lot of different ammo in the magazine at one time and see what happens. I call it floor sweepings. Whatever you find laying around.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, Walter's got those kind of floors.
No, well,
it's the best type of floor.
You know,
just find ammo.
Yeah,
yeah.
But you know, you end up with a half a box and half. I just throw it in a can, you know, and eventually it gets loaded in the magazine and shot. You know.
Yeah, John Gillian says it jammed at Hank Strange. So listen, everything that's there, everything that happens, yes, everything that was there is in the video. So you know, you guys will get to see it. You'll get to see it. I don't want to like put it all
ruin
out
the surprise.
Yeah, you know, but you'll see everything that happened. So
cool.
You know, overall, look, I think there's folks out there looking for a handgun that's kind of in the Glock, Smith and Wesson, and everyone else that's coming out there, SIG category that's $340. I think there's people looking, you know, if that retail on that's $340, you could probably get it for less out there. But what they want though is they want to make sure that they can actually rely on that.
That works. So, yeah, I mean, you're going to find coming up here in the future here, not too distant, there's going to be a lot of used handguns, a lot of police used handguns showing up on the market. They're already starting to show up on the market, you know. And
yeah, good deals out there.
Yeah. So
yeah. Now, one of the interesting things about this is one of those pistols where the frame comes out, so it's modular.
Okay.
You know, the thing about that, people actually have to do something with that modularity, right?
Yeah, nobody's making anything yet. And I think it's because it's expensive to do all the molding.
Yeah, it's not cheap to
come
up with new. Yeah, you're gonna spend 50, 75 grand probably for a mold.
Yeah,
gun. So
yeah, I think with the SIG P320, what is that company? There's some company out there that came up with a carbine for that actually.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Weren't we talking about that sometime? It was on Firearm Blog or one of those places. I thought we were talking about that before. So yeah, but it is expensive, right, Walt?
Yeah, and to make molds and stuff, yeah, it's freaking expensive. But once you get that initial cost over with, it's cheap to make. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why you don't see the strictly polymer KES stock. I'm the only one that has a prototype.
Yeah, I mean it's yeah.
Yeah, you got to get that mold. Get that mold popping
quick. Yeah, I mean I've talked to people that shot about doing stuff like that. It's just once again, how many are you going to sell when you get done? I mean, it's like
yeah, it's got to be worth it. What is that you're messing around with over there?
It's the it's a 300 blackout side charging misfit of a gun. Got an Omni hybrid lower, KES stock, short little barrel, Vortex. Oh, speaking of Vortex, let's talk about Vortex for a second. I lost a screw on one of my Vortex. The Spark ARs. First, I called them on the phone, and if you're going to talk to them, deal with them, just email them. I didn't hear anything back, so then I emailed, and right away I got a response.
Screws in the mail.
They sent the screw in the mail with a hat and a decal.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
And I didn't, I was like, what do I got to do to get it? I would have paid for it or whatever. Nah, nope, boom. Just showed up. No charge.
Vortex sticks behind their stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
I mean,
that's what every company should do.
The screw didn't fall off the gun while I was using it. I lost it. So,
yeah.
That was cool on their part. So,
yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So I call dibs on the sticker.
The screw? You get the screw?
No, you can
just
have
the screw.
I have a screw, Walter.
I stuck the sticker someplace already. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lose your screw, you can get a sticker too.
Yeah. No, don't start with a wave of screw requests.
Screws, yeah.
Yeah. So I carry my revolver in single action. Says you can tell a decent gun when Harry's holsters start making holsters for them. That's true. I don't think so. Like, speaking of the of this Diamondback that I was showing here, Harry's not going to make holsters.
Well, there has to be enough. There has to be enough demand to justify.
But they did tell me when they sent this out. They said that they're working with like 6 different companies to make holsters. So they sent one along. If you're interested in it, there are holsters out there for it. So there you go. There's one of them. That one is from. That came directly from Diamondback. So I think they have some different companies that are doing those for them. And then Joshua Levy says it was the B&T that made the SBR frame for the P320.
Oh, okay.
Well, B&T made one, and then YNH says firecontrolunit.com has one as well, it looks like.
Oh, really? Okay.
Put a link in chat.
Oh, hold on. Let me look at this.
It's pretty cool. Looks like you click your... I guess you drop your fire control.
That frame. Yeah, that frame.
Yeah. That's kind of neat.
Chassis, I guess it's called.
Yep.
In there, let's see how it looks. Oh yeah, it does look cool.
I just replied to Kathy Music Lover. She asked if I got screwed, and I said yes, but the Archangel deleted it.
Oh.
That was a cute post. Come on.
Yeah, you can let stuff from Kathleen go through
every chance I get. That's on the screw.
Yeah. Every day.
Every chance I get.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so it'll be good to see more of those start coming out with these kinds of things, because basically, in a situation like that where I haven't taken this apart yet. Actually, let me see. It takes down like a Glock. So basically, you just make sure it's empty. Pull the trigger, then pull the slide back and push it off like that. And then it comes apart. But so right in there, that frame in there pops out. I think, where's the pin? There's like one pin over here, I think, and then it comes out. So that frame, if you can look at this here, you can see from the side right there, that metal, that's the serial number. So that's the serialized part. And that's the cool thing about these guns. So once you buy one of them, you have that serialized part, that's what you do the background check for. I know some people don't really care about that, but I think it's going to come in handy with all the different restrictions that are going to go into place, especially if folks don't start fighting back and voting and all that kind of stuff. We're going to get a lot of those restrictions. So, that's the firearm. You can switch it into different things. So there's something to be said for that. I know it hasn't taken off yet, but we'll see.
What about that?
Yeah. Okay, let's see. I carry my revolver in single action. Says, is it profitable for gun companies to make their own holsters, or maybe they don't want to take away from the aftermarket support?
I mean, it seemed like I remember back in the old days, Smith & Wesson used to come at had their own line of holsters. I don't know if they still do or not. But that leaned toward law enforcement too, with all the handguns and stuff.
Right. I think if it really depends on what you're doing. Like, I know Harry puts a lot of work into his holsters. They're 3D designed, 3D CAD, and There's a whole bunch of stuff. That's why he's just not going to make holsters for everything. So the most popular guns out there that he figures it'll be worth the investment because it is a lot of money, etc., that goes into that. So in that case, you're going to get a better quality holster than stuff that a company, it's an afterthought to them, and they're not really thinking about it. So, you know, we had that conversation, I think, when Patrick Roberts was here about holsters and spending the money. And I know there were some people that just get like $20 Kydex holsters, and you can go way up from that point. So
yeah, I mean,
you know, it really depends on what you're looking for. I think most companies just don't want to get into that business, to be honest.
Yeah,
why bother?
Right.
You know, it's another thing that you have to deal with. So let's see. Brian Quick says Harry hates left-handed people. Not true.
I mean, it's not hating left-handed. I'm left-handed with a rifle, but it's not hating them. It's just how many are you going to sell?
Yeah,
you're gonna spend all the time making special stuff for
10 people,
a certain group, and then you sell an eighth of what you'd sell if you just make the regular right-hand holster.
Yeah, Harry has to actually make money doing this because he has bills. You know, if you don't believe in communism, socialism, or whatever, people do have to be able to pay their bills and beyond paying your bills, you got to have stuff.
You got to make money.
Yeah, if you're just making one-off holsters for everyone out there or for a couple of people out there, it's probably not like a really good business model. But there are stuff that are, and then also Kydex is so easy you could do it yourself. I've made a Kydex holster. Wasn't that awesome?
Yeah, you can. I mean,
but yeah, Patrick, have you ever done that?
Made Kydex? No, never gotten into that.
It's relatively easy. If you have the gun, you can buy Kydex and you can mold it and everything yourself. There's videos on it. You know, it's not going to be great, but if you really need one, I would suggest go that route. You know what I've been trying to, what is that, Walt?
Mechanic.
Oh, Canic. Nice.
Yeah, the TP9 SF Elite. Boom. Yeah. But speaking of that, with the gun comes a holster. I mean, it's nothing. It's not, it's, you know, it's a basic thing, but still. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, you know, you scare people when you put your finger over the muzzle.
Like this?
Yeah.
Well, look, it's my finger, damn it. If I lose the end of my finger, then you can say, I told you so.
Yeah. The reason why I say that, you know, we put out that video of you shooting those Makarovs. Are they Makarovs? Go ahead.
Yeah, I watched that today. I watched that today and thought that.
I watched that too, and I was going,
somebody's going to say say something about finger on the barrel.
There was someone that was like, and at 2 minutes and 10 seconds,
I know.
He puts the lotion on its skin.
There's yeah, well, it's my finger, so you know.
Well, I mean, first of all, listen, I understand where people are coming from. You have to be careful. We're making these videos. If you guys want to see it, we got to handle the guns. So we have to check and double check, which is what we try to do, that the guns are empty, etc. You know, I think the guy said you just dropped a hammer with your finger right there.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, so.
I realized I did that when I was watching that too.
Yeah, this is why Walter already doesn't have all his fingers, by the way.
Oh, wait a minute. Come on. I got some serious scars, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Well, you know what I've been trying to ask you, Walter, actually? What the hairy heck is on that hat that you're wearing?
Okay.
What is that?
It looks like a
is it Smokey
Sasquatch riding a
Smokey the Bear riding an airplane.
I thought it looked like Sasquatch.
This is from when we were out west in 2017. We're cruising through Wyoming, crossing the state, and I see off in the distance, I see tails of airplanes, and I'm like, oh, we got to check that out. So we pull over, and it's in Graybill, Wyoming. It's a firefighting aircraft museum. So you know, there's also a bunch of that stuff that's stationed there in an airport right behind where the museum is. But in the museum is just basically planes. And in a building, they have some displays inside, and you go look at all the cool old firefighting planes. So I helped them out, and I bought one of their hats.
Sweet. Yeah, it looks cool. I've never, you know, you don't see that too often.
So that's the kind of stuff you find when you're driving across Wyoming. You know, it's like, oh, if you like airplanes, you know, I do. So I like weird stuff. You know. Saw a lot of cool cars in the little towns we were driving through. Like, you know, I'm always looking for like old Jeep Wagoneers and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, wow, check it out. There's one in somebody's yard. It's like, oh, there's another one over here. Cool old pickup truck. And it's like, what are you going to do? Can't stop, you know. I'm not like it's not like a sitcom or one of those live shows where the truck shows up later and picks up all the cars you find. But
that's how people come across the what they call garage finds.
Oh yeah, the barn finds and stuff. Yeah,
barn finds. Yeah, someone does that.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff out there. But yeah, Wyoming is a neat state. You know.
Yeah. By the way, Jafari H says some places will make left-handed holsters if you call and ask politely. True. You can go really far with a very.
My damn holster, you hear me?
So let's see how that conversation goes. Damn it, you bastard son of a gun! Why don't you make these holsters? Versus, hey, versus, it would be, I am left-handed and I really love this gun. It'd be nice.
Oh, you please make me a left-handed holster.
Yeah, ask nicely.
People ask me, if a left-handed SHTF 50, it's like, so for those 5 people that are going to buy it?
Yeah.
And it's like, people don't understand. It's like, make parts, make like a couple hundred pieces at a time. I can't sit on 150 pieces for 5 years. I can't do it. So I'm left-handed. Yeah. I don't have a left-handed SHTF 50. So,
Yeah, Walt will be the first one to get one.
HK doesn't make a left-handed rifle, by the way, either. Adapt, overcome.
Yeah. Chihuahua Choker says Brokeback Mountain is in Wyoming. Is it really? I didn't know.
Well, with a name like Chihuahua Choker,
hey.
I guess.
To each his own. To each his own.
Yeah. I know. I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
No, Wyoming's a cool state. A lot of stuff in Wyoming. A lot of different geography and everything. So it's cool.
Yeah. Now let me ask you, with that video with the Makarovs, right? With the what is it? I forgot already.
PA-63 and then the Makarov.
Yeah. So I didn't realize people like those things that much. I saw there was a lot of comments there, people reminiscing on the ones they used to have.
Yeah. Surplus guns, They
yeah. Brandon Herrera, I don't know if you saw that comment on there. Brandon Herrera said on there that he still conceal carries one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and
he carries it like what's junk position called again?
Appendix.
Yeah.
Carries a Makarov that way.
Junk position.
Yeah.
Castration carry.
We got to ask him about that when he comes on. He says he does it because he feels like it's safe.
I the junk position. Yeah. No, what to each his own. Some people behind the back, some people on the side, some people,
Mm-hmm. That's behind the back is butt crack position.
Or prison carry.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so wait a second. Junk position is 12 o'clock carry. Babyface, I don't know. Okay, and then butt crack is 6. Right hip is 3, and left hip is no. I'm sorry. 9. Behind the back is 9. Wait.
No, you're right. 6. You're right.
Yeah. Okay, and then left
3
is
and 9.
Yeah. Right. So there you go. Right.
Those PA-63 pistols, I remember back early 90s, they were sometimes $79. Like Jeez. That.
Yeah. But not so easy. There were a lot of people upset that they got rid of theirs. And
yeah, I mean, I've had some really, I had some really nice East German Makarovs. They're the nicest of all of them, the East German ones. And I would get one, a really nice one, and somebody said, "Oh, well, you got to sell that to me," and I'd sell it to them. And it's like, oh, fuck.
What is that thing that I have? Is that a Makarov or a Tokarov?
No, that's a CZ-52. They're cool. I mean, those are cool guns too. And they used to be all over the place too, but they're not as much now. So
yeah, if you guys notice, I'm not in that video.
That was me and Lola doing it.
Yeah, that was Lola. So
that was a Lola Strange production.
I'm typically not interested in those things. But you know what? I mean, I edited the video, so looking at it, I was like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah. Actually, that PA-63 is also available in 32 auto, which is a little more better than that. That PA-63, when you fire it, you get it's like your hands going, damn, this ain't fun.
Yeah. So the 32s for the sissy-handed.
Well, I guess, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
The cities.
S-Man 7290 says, "What is prison wallet?" We'll let Patrick explain it. That's your definitely. That is definitely
oh
6.
man, Google it. Google it and see what comes up. Google it and see what comes up.
That's definitely 6 o'clock. I was looking at Deadpool 2.
Go to Pornhub.com and type in prison wallet and see what.
Look at Deadpool 2. They talk about it. Deadpool.
Do they talk about it in Deadpool?
Yeah. The kid that's in there. There's like a big kid in there, big Australian or something.
Oh, it's also called keystering. I forgot about that. There you go.
Oh, keystering. Yeah.
Keystering, yeah.
Yeah, Babyface would know all this stuff.
I just looked it up on Urban Dictionary. Keystering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just looking up catfishing.
You don't know what catfishing was?
No, well, I kind of had an idea because I know catfishing is when you
Fisting?
or when you, what is that thing that they call when you put your hand out to capture catfish?
Noodling.
Noodling. Yeah. Noodling.
It's like, what?
Yeah. So that's how
and
people
noodling are
catch.
totally
That's
different.
how people catch catfish, right?
Yeah, you go noodling. Yeah.
putting your hand out there. So, and then there's this thing, catfishing.
You guys want something? You guys want to hear something that I learned the other day that is probably one of those like, oh crap, everybody knew that, but I'm an idiot. You don't get stung by the whiskers on a catfish. Isaac, I've always thought that the whiskers on a catfish are what like sting you, like the barbs. It's not. It has nothing to do with that.
Oh, does something on the catfish sting you?
They have a barb in their fins and whatnot that they'll poke you with, and it hurts.
It's fin on their back.
Yeah, the fin on their back has a barb.
It's like a bone in that. So what they do is that comes up, and you just either step
Put your hand on it, and they stick you.
Or you
with
go
it.
to and it.
But I was, as a kid, all through my life up until about a month ago, I thought that you got stung by the whiskers on a catfish. And I looked it up, and everybody says, no, it's an urban legend.
Oh, okay.
I've always thought that.
Yeah, it happens. When I lived in Nigeria and we came to America and I saw Jaws, and I always, I was afraid of using the bathtub after that because I thought Jaws could come up the pipes. I didn't want to sit on the toilet because I thought he would come through the toilet bowl. So I outgrew that.
I hope so. Make for a tough life.
Yeah. So what is catfishing?
Catfishing is where you pretend like you're somebody else on the internet to screw with people.
Yeah.
Like you pretend like you're getting a date with somebody, like you're super hot, but you're not.
Yeah. Or you just make up a fake account in order for someone to befriend you so you can go in and do whatever nonsense you want to get up to. So
Red Bear says check for toilet snakes.
Yeah. I've seen those. That is a thing. It's called worms. Okay. Let's see what else we got going on here. I'm trying to see if there's any development in the news. What do you guys out there want to get into here?
In the last 8 minutes, what do you want us to talk about?
We got stuff going on in Venezuela. Is that interesting? Anyone? Anything going on there? And then I guess we had some FBI kerfuffles going on lately.
No.
Yeah.
No. Really?
We need to overhaul the FBI, man, because
need to have
a mess.
You need to have a house cleaning, right, where you just, yeah.
It's almost like there's no pride anymore.
And growing up, as a child, the FBI or an FBI agent, that was like, he was like, the G-man. That was like, they're like the badass law enforcement guy, that straight as an arrow, and but now you wonder, you go, like, what the hell's going on?
It's a lot of politics and stuff like that.
I know the guys on the street are not necessarily like these big bozos in Washington, but still, that's just the image has been tarnished so badly. I don't know. And
that's why I think it's in their best benefit to clean it up.
Oh, yeah.
And bring back honor and a lot of crap that's going on there. Those people shouldn't be there.
They're not. FBI is not supposed to be political.
Okay.
Because everybody's supposed to be, you break the law, you get in trouble. But it's turned out where it's not that way. Where, certain peoples get special treatment, others go to jail. Yeah. So,
it's weird stuff going on. People are using the power of the FBI to win political battles. And
it's like using the IRS as a weapon. Like the Obama bunch.
Oh, I was gonna say like they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nothing, no consequences. Nothing.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's see what we got going on here. Jafari H says G-Men to spooks to yesterday's garbage. And Shoe Soul says we want firearm rack back on. Okay, we'll make that happen.
Really?
And Haywood Jablomi says, what is cat fisting?
I don't know. I would say Google it. Go to Pornhub.com, Google it, see what comes up.
Well, if you put fisting in there, you're going to be.
Oh, you're gonna be surprised.
Oh yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Brian Wyatt says Frankenstein. Yeah, the Frankenstein video is out. Walter, did you see that?
Check it out.
Hey, did you mention anywhere in there that we ran that gun without the ejector, and now the ejector?
I mentioned that the extractor was missing.
Or extractor, yeah.
But the one that was the first one. The one that Hank posted just recently, had the extractor in it.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Because it's the first one, you see the rounds kind of dribble out the top.
Yeah.
On the second one, they're like, woo, they're gone.
Yeah. Oh, they fling.
Yeah. And by the way, if you want to know, the one time that it ran well a couple times.
Yeah.
The one time that we caught on camera is actually on. I just threw that up on Instagram. Let me see if I could find that.
The one time it was giving you a hard time, I'll tell everybody what that was.
Yeah,
you were hanging on to the magazine.
Yeah.
And when you hang on to the magazine, it changes the angle.
Yeah. That 50-round magazine.
Right. When you just let the magazine dangle and you hold the like the where the barrel nut is.
Yeah, Hank, you just got to let it dangle and grab the nut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just let it grab the nut.
Yeah. But we did. I think we got it to run a couple times.
Oh, it ran more than once. I mean,
yeah, in that video, you see Patrick running it. I think when Mike from ATI Outdoors was running it, he was coming off because, you know, that's what people really like to see him for the first time shooting.
He had a big grin on his face. That was
Anytime you put a machine gun in somebody's hand, a newbie's hands, it gives you a grin.
Yeah.
Simpson Road Larry. Arms rack depresses me.
We will have Patrick back on.
Patrick's very technical. He's a very he's a very if you're into technical stuff, he's very technical.
I told Hank I no longer am allowed to give him shit because after I got released from my last position, he was very nice to me about it. Gave me a call and said sorry to hear, and so I can no longer give Patrick our shit about anything.
Yeah,
he was one of the few that gave me a call and actually said something.
Oh,
yeah, he did.
Did anybody mention to you, Babyface, that your Facebook profile says you still work somewhere else?
Oh, does it?
Yes, it does. By the way,
you need to fix it.
Yeah.
Who do I still work for? Oh yeah, No, it says I'm a former support engineer. Let's change it.
Yeah. So the thing is, look, I know there's people out there that don't like Patrick R from the Firearms Rack. I like him. I think he has a point of view that sometimes we need to listen to. It doesn't mean that you have to do whatever he's saying or go along with it. There's lots of things that he says that I don't go along with, but I listen to it. I think the reason why we're doing this here is so you guys can get different forms of opinions from different folks in the gun world. You know, you can hear from Walter, you can hear from Patrick.
I mean, everybody doesn't have to put their finger on the front of the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Look, we all have our ways that we do things. Like when Walter says he's not going prone because he's not an animal.
Well, you're like if it's nothing. You're hot and sweaty. It's Florida, and you're gonna lay in the dirt. It's like then the dirt is stuck to you.
Yeah,
you know,
I get it. I understand.
It's like working on a car in the dirt. I did that as a kid. I don't do that stuff now.
Yeah, look, we all go about this in different ways, and I think it's interesting to hear different people's point of views and stuff like that. So we try to get different people on here. I mean, I think last week we had. If you look, go back to Lucretia. She was really.
Oh man. Woo.
Yeah, you know, I mean, she started out by like telling me I'm not black. You know, all of that. So. And I'm not mad at her. I listen to her. I don't agree with everything. Probably half the stuff that she said I don't agree with. But then there are things that you guys agree with, and some of the stuff that she says that look, we just need to have different people on. We had Mac, who hasn't been on in a while. He was on Friday.
Oh man, I was jelly. I couldn't get on that podcast.
Yeah, it was your birthday, numbnuts.
I know. One day I'm gonna be.
I couldn't get a word in edgewise. Mac
talks a lot.
Freaking ear off. Man. I mean, I didn't have any. You know, I was like, hey, Hank says, "Yeah, I think. Well, I'm good, man." Boom, boom, boom.
Mac is opinionated. Mac, you know,
that's all right. That's
who knew? Who knew? But he's opinionated. You know, I just think Mac is funny to me. I think people don't understand how funny he is. So he's funny. He's always like joking around with things. And then surprisingly, he knows about some hip hop.
Does he really?
I don't really think. He said that he does, but
that's surprising to me.
Yeah. He said he does, but you know, I don't fully, but he says he's heard of 21 Savage, but I think that's
from the news.
Yeah, it's just from the news that he was getting. By the way, they released 21 Savage. He's out.
But he's still gonna have a trial or something? Like,
I don't know. I mean, he's got lawyers. Actually, Jay-Z paid for him to get a high post lawyer, so
of course somebody paid for
it. Yeah. So, you know, that's going on.
So I thought he was like a successful rapper kind of person.
Yeah, you think he has the money himself?
Yeah. He ain't got no money for the lawyer?
Because the money goes to the bling bling. We all do it. We all do it. Don't lie. Like all our money goes to guns and stuff like that. You know, rappers, all their money goes to strippers, drugs, jewelry, cars. You know, I don't hate them for that. And guns. A lot of it is just illegal. So
okay.
Yeah. You know,
you mean Jay-Z, Che Rivera? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know that that's going to actually help him stay here because immediately when he got released, there was a woman who put on a concert and paid him to show up at the concert, and he didn't show up, and he just kept the money, right?
Oh.
So immediately when he was released, she went and filed grand larceny or something like that. Yeah, and he, you know, he had to go in and get booked or something like that.
Let's save ourselves all. Just buy a plane ticket.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to that whole thing. My prediction is he'll be fine, just like my prediction is Jussie Smollett. You're going to see the media drop that like a hot potato. So,
well,
no, they've already dropped 21 Savage stuff as best they could.
Yeah, Richard Hughes,
Jussie Smollett. Give it a week, it'll be gone. Nobody's going to want to talk about it.
Yeah, Richard Hughes wants to know how he can be a rapper. Simple, Richard. Grow some hair, then color your hair different colors. Tattoo your face.
And put some shoes on. And get some change. Come on.
Yeah, it's GD. Yeah.
Get on, get some grill.
You could be the first rapper with a parrot. You know, MC Pebbles. In the hizzy for shizzy.
MC Pebbles.
All right. Listen, it's over 9 o'clock. I think we should call an end to Free for All Monday. We've already like pushed the boundaries of, I'm sure, what's acceptable out there. Yeah, Walter's throwing up more guns. Walter's throwing up guns. All right, so let's start with Babyface. Babyface, what do you have going on, man? Are you posting stuff?
I have the locking block coming in for this locking block for a Glock coming in tomorrow, I hope.
See,
and then I'm going to build out a
Glock. Be a rapper. That guy's going to sue you. That rapper,
right.
The other Babyface P,
he's going to come find me. Besides that, I have a pile. I got to take a picture of it. I have a pile of set me downstairs that eventually it needs to be turned into a full working set me. So I'm going to have to do that at some point.
Hardest part is taking all the old parts off it.
Yeah, I have to cut all the welds and everything.
Yeah. Crackbot gave us $5. He says, you guys should try to get Chris from Regular Guy Training LLC on. Okay, we got to reach out to him.
Okay.
Someone reach
I don't know
out
who that is.
If Crackbot, reach out to him and ask him if he would like to come on the show, and then send us the info, and we will do that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's it for me.
Okay. Make sure you follow Babyface P on all the social medias that are out there.
Right.
Yeah. Walt, what's up with you, by the way? Bam, I'll show you.
Oh, that's pretty as a moment.
Yeah.
That thing meets or exceeds Pam 2019.
Yeah. If these things weren't so expensive, I would buy a whole bunch of put my name
and give me one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys go to Vegas and you want this, you can go down there. I have to give my authorization, and then maybe they'll put the thing all over it for you. And, we'll see. Yeah. So what's up with you, Walt?
What's up?
Waiting on news.
Well, we're waiting to hear something. Military vehicle rally this weekend up at Mount Dora at Renninger's Flea Market. If you like to see tanks and trucks and Jeeps and things for sale, stop by. I'll be there. Hank will be there Saturday. What else going on? Facebook, Instagram. Post some more pictures here. Coming up here. Just building parts, man. Making parts for the full-size MP5K, plus some other things, and we'll be getting to the street bog. Those people are anxious for the street bog stock.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Plus, we're making some other stuff for the street bog too. So stay tuned.
Okay, very cool. All right, I want to thank everyone for joining us. All the folks in the chat, we appreciate it. Everyone who listens to us on audio all over the world, the people listening to us in Australia and Germany and Switzerland and England and all over the place. Lots of people in Canada listen to us. So shout out to all you guys. If you can, leave like feedback on iTunes and all the other places where you find us.
Call their car horn right now.
So we can echolocate you. You know, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe and then ring the bell. That's how you get notified when we do the show live. And then you can join us.
They listen in Nigeria too.
Yeah, I'm sure there's probably
those two guys. They were there for a couple days.
That's how they heard about this and decided to come back.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, shout out to all the Nigerian people out there listening to us. We do love you. We're laughing, but we're laughing with you. We're laughing with you. All right, so that's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We are out of here. Peace. Bye. See ya.